jata. Every corner people shout, and to me them talking about the party no ya soldier. I know na all ya bulldozer. Pressure no dig or farm. Strong man never run from storm. As Antico top of the share. Antico boss nana. MPP no moving higher. Chairman setting place on fire. Hands up, flags high. Grassroots movement never die. One voice, one sound. Chairman turning place upside down. To me obiansa umu. Obiansa umu. Chairman obiansa umu. Obeyamamo. To me a grassroots. To me a movement. To me a action. Obeyamamo. Who they energize the base? To me. Who they stand no matter what? To me. Asanti kotoko. Koti koko suonana. Chairman. 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 Forever. Media pressure, no fist stop 'em. Every attack only make 'em stronger. Youth them chanting every day. Chairman leading all the way. Also no spirit in the blood. Fearless heart never go down. From Ashanti to the nation. Chairman bringing motivation. Obiansa umu. Chairman obiansa umu. Obeyamamo. MPP forward ever. So no power forever ever. Hey. Victory in the air. Victory in the air. Hey, Chairman Oba. Asanti kotoko deshie. Otikoko swanana. Abrante pa. Osonova onsuro ja. NPP forward ever. Forward ever. Untumi obiansa umu. Obiansa umu. Chairman obiansa umu. Obeyamamo. Untumi a grassroots. Untumi a movement. Untumi a action. Obeyamamo. From Kumasi straight to Accra. Chairman niye jata. Every corner people shout. And to me them talking about the party no ya soldier. I know na all ya bulldozer. Pressure no dig or farm. Strong man never run from storm. As Antico top of the share. Antico boss nana. MPP no moving higher. Chairman setting place on fire. Hands up, flags high. Grassroots movement never die. One voice, one sound. Chairman turning place upside down. To me obiansa umu. Obiansa umu. Chairman obiansa umu. Obeyamamo. To me a grassroots. To me a movement. To me a action. Obeyamamo. Who they energize the base? To me. Who they stand no matter what? To me. Asanti kotoko. Koti koko suonana. Chairman. 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 Forever. Media pressure, no fist stop 'em. Every attack only make 'em stronger. Youth them chanting every day. Chairman leading all the way. Also no spirit in the blood. Fearless heart never go down. From Ashanti to the nation. Chairman bringing motivation. Obiansa umu. Chairman obiansa umu. Obeyamamo. MPP forward ever. So no power forever ever. Hey. Victory in the air. Victory in the air. Hey, Chairman Oba. Asanti kotoko deshie. Otikoko swanana. Abrante pa. Osonova onsuro ja. NPP forward ever.
7 minutes gone past the hour 3. Western Diamond Television. Oman Mpuntuo jubadie so enie awai baby a wo bia no a watimi a join this particular network and platform no na eka nyina ne se wakese na ankasa enhyira wo na ne wode wonsa somu a wo ye bia ne nya yie mfama sene unya ye mugidi a wode wafidi ato ase ya enkoma a ye di no fidua mu ase nso no wanya adaje na waje bra wo hwe bi nyina no wakese na ankasa enkai wo kwani ase nyina so na wamma kwan to ba bia ekwan ni emmaw wonfa wontwa fi na wonfa enwura afufufuro mu na ukukua mu mpaebo nyina no nso no wonhwe na womma ne mre mu ma emra esemu ye gina we soa ma obi bia ha na akwa ba mu rempem asiedu ene ba bia wa join this particular conversation no ya sanso am akwa ba da wase ene Monday the 3rd day of August 2026 in the year of our Lord. Oman Mpuntuo is airborne. Yatenase Sanwa production team and Juma, and indeed they've been doing a marvelous and a fantastic work. Michael Yaro and Frimpong or MCR. Abrantiano or Bon Homadi Papa and you are no per DJ Black Foreigner and our face Samuel Dingo. One more so agent cameras in a chia. One more Ashana, one more Aswishino Makika MSC ama eniama nso atimi akwankan ade ama wamu ofia wamu ehwe no and area if our WhatsApp and a text ebra 0248071174 WhatsApp and text line Kainasian say we are live this afternoon on all our social media platforms on Facebook no Western Diamond TV live udru wana wa like page no na odo comment ne o message account at the aba we are now copying wa share link na the amae. We are also live this afternoon on our YouTube channel Western Diamond TV live on YouTube adaro makowe oduru ana wa subscribe to channel no na wa like page no so the amae na fe wa copying wa share link no na eniama so atimi akoyie at the ama ye nyina wi Frimpong ko se no nsia be bo adaro ma kame ho sane ema mu akwa aba no a wama mi akwanya mama body ewura eye ufie ho no woni mentina enkozi se no nsia bebo ebe so na enkoma e de ba no eye niye de dikan eba bebo ana wanya entiase e wa mamu a enei rajo mahamade mai no mu de tosu mieru so no wahunu emmore no body adwuma pa MPP adanko akufuado ene Dr. Like Mahmoud Bawumia aban emfie wonhwe abese no kɔ no ene enema womo entimi edi tumi ede mo eyema ye na fei no kra no watimi esi wadwene pi na ene the next elections no so no watu aba ede ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and all NPP parliamentary candidate womo ewo ompeso so entina wiei enkomo no ye biamu na onso wanya wo chefa enso ewomu me ba cha nada Takoradi constituency akokoto aba obeka ya womo ye electoral ye kan say police station elections wie ye no ena encrophobia so mo nti omo ase ede ye abato no constituency ni nyina record dan court na dan wada na court ma kwan se wobutimi ekoye elections in Tanzania that's when talk of here the electoral area election and the constituency election. Until last week, one more a year electoral area elections in a free ho. Emma a Takoradi constituency elected electoral area executives for the party. Nyamincha dear any wado ena enra abrewayi puma kwamua party no ebo modern ehodu eye womo elections for the constituency executives entino enra no ene oba behwe eye results pm ba ya na chese ekire opefe se delegate of the party will not make a mistake entino the choice of eye the delegate you know ene enra reflect on the ballot into the results no de what ti anu akaza na safu emu no womo ebeye de womu ye kranka aban ko ma matubi because ene empenimfo a ye to aba ma womu nyina no eye womu a delegate a Takoradi constituency ewo mugidie se safu we in the next 4 years no won betimi aye adwuma constituency no mu ama party no ho ayakono ama Dr. Like Mahmoud Bawumia nso atimi awini overwhelmingly na fe Takoradi seat no nso NPP akoswa atena so enti no wo ayi leaders no na de America nyina ne se leaders a enrada delegate wo MPP mo Takoradi ekoyi mu no enye a position keke na mo ba be occupy na mo no adwuma wo ho a esemoye. And I was very enthused with the elected chairman, Justice Maxwell Akwa, Chairman Basti. Ya tu abama ni wiena wamu swen in and somewhere wakani chire and sentre for si a juma wa executives no wamu eba beye enye a position to occupy. A juma wa executives no eba beye no positions no de hosa womo ba be feel in na womo timia ya dwumaden aboa party no enti no the election results no and I wa TV no so no organizer Gilbert Siawe free last Thursday obafia say dache hene enti no wonya 741 akwe Ebenezer Nkansa General Kojo Nkansa enso wonya 100 under 48 rejected 82 enti no dache hene Gilbert Siawe free ena enei oye Takoradi constituency NPP organizer about the chairman no Justice Maxwell Akwa Chairman Basi enya 816 votes ena Michael Abuaji enya 75 votes rejected AS0 and you know chairmanship position no Justice Maxwell Akwa Chairman Basi ena delegate wa party no mu say womra na ombeli the party no ewo eye Takoradi constituency yakwa ye youth organizer Michael Owusu Zesty a police 744 Gideon Asuman enya 147 rejected ballot in AF3 and you know currently Michael Owusu Zesty the youth organizer for NPP in Takoradi constituency first vice chair Charles Kingsley Arthur Dada C one wade party no call court when you are 201 Jerry Atafin enya 671 rejected ballot 1 and you know Jerry Atafin and a first vice chairman for the Takoradi constituency. Second vice chairman Muhammad Abubakar enya 708 Odro a champion Kingsley enya 185 rejected ballot 1 and you know second vice chairman for Takoradi constituency no Alhaji Abubakar Yako communications Emmanuel Osei Avido for the commander a police 792 Emma Akwesi Chenebua enya 96 rejected ballot 1 and you know for Yima for the commander Sonoba and they and delegate Atwaba Manwa or constituency communications director women's organizer Omari Elizabeth enya 117 Felicia Kwansa enya 298 Patience Dankwa enya 470 sweet Patience Dankwa 470 rejected ballot 4 you know women organizer Takoradi constituency Patience Dankwa bus secretary Emmanuel Kwabla Tokono digital secretary police 746 Benjamin Aku enya 148 rejected ballot 3 and you know digital secretary retaining the position or that's why and why several Takoradi constituency as the constituency secretary and you know that is it and you know overwhelming victory and according to chairman Basti team wa one call elections you know so that is it one more ebeye dwumaden ama party no etimi afantoma papa enso etimi ede afra ati aka kwasimintim wo hakura mpo de elections no amonto ba ko pempo e eba no polling station amonto ye electoral area amonto ye constituency wom ento ye and I don't know what is happening over there kwasimintim constituency MPP ede no moji wo ede pa no moji polling station ano electoral area no constituency no etiro edian na edian pa na woksa kwasimitim wa party na to aba ato polling station ato electoral area ato constituency awie na currently no one move to region na kwasimitim constituency polling station elections grano one enye hey yo yani ni ade hwamu o yani ene ade hwamo so ampa se mo pese seat no a akodi anisifo ho no mo gide ma party no a mo ntoto mo niema yie wo constituency no mu asempetia awie enkomo kakra wo ho na over the month no na madika kire se ye tenase awie bia no a ye gibre ebo moden promote eye NPP Ardan ko Akufo-Addo Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia aban enema wo be ye ya eye mpuntu juma enne ye ni aban mu biem na nso no mpuntu am de bre ye ntino menu mienu da so ete mpuntu no so emfaso. This is what we call governance, and clearly sector by sector there are bare facts and records are anytime be betena se be page ankomo no ye page ankomo ne sa akeke ye ma data no na ye ma eye videos a wode be hunu se ensem a ye ka no eye ne ya document well documented facts and figures a ye de videos nso e ka on the amount ya hwe education sector ya hwe health sector ya hwe a whole lot of other sectors a and ye a testimony and a testament to say 8 years to me adema Ardan ko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia no wama mo man Ghana abro wamo ye adwumaden e de boaye ente nei the track records and the legacy of Ardan ko Akufo-Addo Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia government no still lives on, even though nanado wawie ne sumo obesom ye atifie. The last election Ghana for say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia enkran kakra ansa na waba omusi 2028 ne de ente no wan kran ente nei party ni aba mu biem nanso no enuma party ni ba ye no yentimi ntenase fiansa nhye dem ni famu enkase ene yempian shampanase. We will expose all these developmental infrastructure projects MPP abayana Ardan ko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmood Bawumia edano na eneya ye kasei yetimi a kire amanfo ni nyina se NPP aban eba be ye bi ma woman Ghana eneya ye kasei evidence wo ho a e kire pefe se ene MPP eba ba mu a amanfo nyina no enya amamuo ni aban no so emfaso ejawie ye be shift your focus to the various development authorities. Obekaya in 2017 Ardan ko Akufo-Addo so afnamu so aye obeye mampani ana ene wonya adaje aye hwehwemu no say there are certain part of the country ya Mpuntuo abom pa, especially when we the coastal areas mpuano and afei wamu maintain do mantamu Mpuntuo a sa eye wamu motete sa bia ya dika aboboso no eye na Mpuntuo no enseda enko wano se ne yese ekọ entino wabaye no obete development authorities. Now, development authorities obete ye no, it was segmented into 3. 1, a coastal development authority, koda ubekaya. Na tosumi yenu yenya northern development authority. Ana de tosumi yensa yenya middle belt development authority. These were the 3 authorities Ardan ko Akufo-Addo aban in 2017. Wabaya wate ya yese Mpuntuo ene sese ekọ eye sa bronu ene mantema hudu enyina mutino Ardan ko Akufo-Addo ne priority abusia ne priority wotimi make sure say amount for the priorities ana ono as a president and a party no priorities no yabeka bobu na in line with that of the national priority. And to Rebecca, set a beer Ardan ko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia by at ade eye initiative bi ba ye no e benefit Ghana nyina entenei we be see in touch and water Takoradi now Kosibi ewo the northern part of Ghana Tamale or spreading Mpuntuo no say e bewa yango ka se region way ewo Mpuntuo bebre e check region way entino wo ba ye no regions ana ye 10 no wodi nsia eba ka ho wotete bi mu efre bi mu ema ne be ye eye 16 na free time wa yes adwumadie no besi time wa wo fra akonya ne so no na indeed development a emre bia bese no kwa na regions ne bi bobom a na enko yie no ene yetimi de ensesi abo se there is a record say adanko akufo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the developmental agenda and it's our priorities our team searching the right no some regions in Sia yet to be free the already existing regions in the world. One also second the first share of the national cake a developmental infrastructure project. This is the legacy of His Excellency Nana Adamko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Away, these three development authorities, but you focus no ebetina Coastal Development Authority. And for a nano. Yahwe adwuma ne mmore no ba nanado ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ban etimi eyusu the Coastal Development Authority e develop people and the communities are wamo ewa mpuano. That is it. Nyame adom atena no ye dey move to the Northern Development Authority na de tianso no Yahwe Middle Belt Development Authority etenei ye focus no etina Coastal Development Authority. Adia ba ko a ya boko da din a ya be kai eye $1 million per constituency. O kai Adanko Akufo-Addo every 2016 elections no 2017 also afram so aye no what to Ghana for anim say what had the landscape of the country no a baby bebre wo ho a social amenities bit say akwai e bit say toilet facilities and home crony no just ebi ni ho na yentimi ntra mamu a enka se Ghana the gateway of Africa entino enei regions libi wo ho bro no do bi wo baby a je na eni ensu amanfo be no so problem and afei one or two social amenities a problem enti or development authorities miensa no na yegina koda so no ana wo say constituency bia no under my watch ebenya $1 million na sa $1 million no abusua yemfa sika ne nkonko hye MP wo constituency ho no ensemo yemfa sika ne nkonko hye MC ni DC omo wasa constituency ho no ensemo yemfa sika ne nkonko hye chairman of constituency ho ensemo na momu no and sika no there is going to be a vehicle. Now, some vehicle no ebe infrastructure for poverty eradication program IPEP. And IPEP prepare a vehicle ebe push sa agenda no na sa $1 million per constituency a bar. Yade akotum futuo no mu na fei ya bodwa data ahemfo ho opinion leaders ho community leaders ho assembly members ho amanfo a wo no so ne mpatam won so nyina ho na wo ma kire ade a wo musika no $1 million no yemfa nye e sa constituency no mu and ye jina ya ka kire o se obibia wo be ka kire o se nanado antimi and disburse sa $1 million per constituency bia no sa nipa ne enkontomponi won ka no kure. There are testaments, there are evidence a etre say and ye sikane baba to account no mu a ye bodwa ya fra info opinion leaders just say amount for bro no ni constituency no mu me e biso am say ade ne emfa mu sika no enye mamo e bi mo say your toilet facility de dada ye per market e bi mo say your market ye per toilet facility e bi mo say ye ni school dai constituency no this is a quite chiri ansa na nkwada na ko school enti mo first can NC school dai mai ebi mo say ye ni nsu aye no mo mo fa sika no ntu nsuo mayen enti no sika na ma meto nipa bi ensamo enti through hypep no ana sika no eba na the various development authorities no atenase no ma constituency by constituency no ma yes engagement no ma hu ne de om de sika no eba beye abusua aba to the ma MPP in 2016 ama na nado ene ba omia be di oman ne so no one two abafo aba to ye no e de nsunsuanso papa ebrel ewie Coastal Development Authority adwuma ne modern bar such an authority etimi ede abre adesia ewo the various coastal areas whole videos na eba be di a kire no and clearly enye one constituency $1 million pay and a niema bebrebe no a ena wo ye apart from developmental project no wamo ede certain initiatives by human centered initiatives are baba boa manfo no a wamo wo the coastal area na wamo di ho adanse abusua when na MPP na Danko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia initiative so emfaso video ya ba be di a kire wo no near koda pe ochena ye behwe Northern Development Authority adetie ne akwa Middle Belt Development Authority ewie koda pe niama wodo a ani Mpuntuo wodo a mutim de call the various coastal areas in Ghana between 2017 and 2024. Yaro wadaroma videos na ready ya. Yentinsim join you live on Western Diamond TV, on Facebook, on YouTube. That's it.
Capital of the Western Region, Sekondi Takoradi, is Christian, the oil city. It's for nothing that the capital of the Western Region, Sekondi Takoradi, is Christian, the oil city. The region is blessed with a chunk of Ghana's most valuable natural resources, including large deposits of oil. It also has diamond, bauxite, as well as fertile swathes of farmlands and abundant fishes in the sea. The Western region is home to more than 2 million people, according to the 2021 Population and Housing Census. In the face of the region's abundant natural resources lie the pressing need for an equitable redistribution of the spoils. And that is exactly what the Coastal Development Authority is poised to do. For instance, in a community like Kojokrom, residents did not have as much as just a decent community center for their various community meetings and activities. Former assembly member for the area, Michael Arthur, describes the ordeal the community used to face. But that is all in the past now, thanks to the Coastal Development Authority. This ultra-modern multi-purpose community center is about to be handed over to the Kojokrom community. For residents like Vivian Afo, the excitement of having a dedicated space for all their community engagement cannot be overemphasized.
Kojokrom Zongo Community Center wesi wadamehen yada wanasi bebre bebre we use can feel Yankopon so ehye wana name na omwo ho na wenye adwuma na sisisi community center no bebre anfa ma obi adam no be ya ye ade a ye nkobre na ye nko chinchin na ye kopeyi ama obi atuna som wadwen wanasi kase pan yede mo ho.
But the intervention by CODA in the Western region go beyond the construction of community centers. CODA understands the power of education and how it can be used as a tool for transforming the lives of people anywhere in the world. That is why the old dilapidated classroom block at the Nswaim Methodist Basic School is being replaced with a state-of-the-art 6-unit classroom block, kind courtesy CODA. Benjamin Kofi Boateng is the headmaster of the Nswaim Methodist Basic School. He speaks of how difficult it was to conveniently embark on teaching and learning activities. He's excited.
I'm the happiest man on earth because when I came here, I met the oldest structure in this community. It is my GHS, built in 1938. We were finding it very difficult accessing. But now that we have this new structure, I'm the happiest man on this earth, together with my teachers and the students at large.
But there are more excited people around the project. The students themselves. Agnes Entry is the senior girls prefect of the school.
At first, we were having a lot of difficulties in our school. We used to run shifts. We come in the morning and in the afternoon. Class will commence maybe 7 o'clock and then ends like 11:30. That was making studies very difficult for us, the students. But today, for us to see our new building here, I think all students will feel comfortable always when they come to school, and we are having access to the funds and other things. First, when we come to class, you'll be feeling hot, so whatever our teacher will be saying, we will not concentrate. But today, having the funds and all those things, I think whatever our teacher is going to say, we will concentrate, and then anything that he or she will say, we will take it very well. So I want to say a very big thanks to the Coastal Development Authorities for what they have done for us. God will literally bless all of them for what effort they have put in our structure.
Unlike before, Agnes and her classmates walk to school with so much joy. Beatrice Asa, who is the library prefect, cannot hide her excitement.
I will say a big thank you to the Coastal Development Authority for building our structure for us. At first, we weren't having access to many things we are having in right now. I really feel happy that we now have access to the ICT laboratory and all that.
For Emmanuel Elima, who is a school improvement support officer, the impact of the project will be felt for decades to come.
Every child, every student within this locality will be very happy to be called a student or a child of this particular school, and it is going to boost what you call enrollment drive within the community. Every teacher, every student or every child within the community will be happy to be part of this particular school. So in fact, it's going to have positive impact on the children.
And like a treasure, Headmaster Benjamin Boatin has promised to supervise the maintenance of the facility.
So we've talked to the parents that we all knew the problem that we were facing. So now this one is here. The parents have supported, but they contribute. They contribute for us to maintain whenever we have a problem.
For all these years he has been chasing this project, Assembly member for Takwa Inswayim electoral area feels extremely fulfilled that this is now a reality.
School down at Check. And from 1938, I am Nanebi Obedin kan OC. Na mpenifo akomu school ankasa ye. I do baby no insure passo. The insure passo no am say ya do assembly. Ma yan honorable MP our friend Kuduka. On so bahwai. Who say no, mo say adna ye no. Obahwe aboa. Nti ono na ni nua a oye MC ana Benjamin Kese. Wo kan adwene bom. Na om de sa company or you could afford buy. Let's be frank, what buy no so you the company to ye juma. Because a juma edan we ni si ha no. E botumi aka say you one of the best for Takwa Inswayim municipality mu. Nti edan no e fa na yen so ya wa ha say ye bo hwe ya boa. Na ikroma ni hina so enije. Na nanom enije say sa edan we abesi ha.
But there are more projects being undertaken by the Coastal Development Authority within the Western region and even more beneficiaries of these projects. From the Accident Management Center at Ampinim to the head teachers' quarters at Bonyue and all other projects being delivered by CODA, the goal is to have the local assemblies lead the charge in making the most impact in the lives of the beneficiaries. John Latt is the Public Relations Manager for the Sekondi Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly.
The Assembly will not directly be managing these things. It will be handed over to the communities and through their various leadership, the Assembly member, the Traditional Authority, the Unit Committee, they will come together to make sure that these facilities are managed and maintained to to make sure that it served the purposes of the reason why these facilities were provided.
And that is all the Infrastructure for Poverty Reduction project of CODA is about. Changing lives, one community at a time. The central region of Ghana, largely referred to as Ghana's cradle of education, is home to not only the oldest high schools in the country, but also some of the very best. Alumni from schools in the region can be found in various high-profile positions both in Ghana and abroad. This is the testament of the impact of the region on the training of talent and professionals given the right resources. The challenge, however, is that a substantial chunk of beneficiaries of the opportunities in these A-list high schools come from outside the region. This is primarily because of the challenges with the quality of education at the pre-high school level. Some of the students learn in dilapidated structures, threatening their very lives. One of such schools is the Emmanuel Presbyterian Junior High School in Kaswa, Tomete. Whenever it rains, the school's compound is inundated by floodwaters, preventing students from accessing the wooden structures they use as classrooms. Madam Gifty Ahilegbe is headmistress of the school.
One major problem is infrastructure. We don't have classroom for the people. And you know that we are in the center of Kaswa. So many people want to come to the Presby school. And we know because of our discipline, parents want to bring their children to the school, but because of lack of infrastructure, we reject so many of them and become a problem to us. So by the help of the PTA and the church, we had a wooden structure, which is the 6 classroom block for the GSS. But still, it's not enough.
But all of that is about to change because the Coastal Development Authority, under its Infrastructure for Poverty Reduction program, provided a 12-unit ultra-modern classroom block to replace the overcrowded wooden structure formerly used as school blocks here. All the students at the Emmanuel Presbyterian JHS are excited. Here's their senior girls prefect, Doris Ayidonu.
We are really much excited because this will have a good impact on us because learning will be so comfortable, unlike how we used to be crowded in each class.
For now, Doris and the hundreds of other mates can look forward to the New Year school with smiles because whether rain or shine, the educational needs will be met by the kindness of CODA. The students at Emmanuel Presbyterian JHS are not the only ones who are going to have an improved learning experience. In the Amosima Township, thousands of students have begun benefiting from this fully furnished state-of-the-art community library and ICT center, which is serving all their research and learning needs. Joshiba Techi of the Amosima Catholic Basic School is one of the students who has already started visiting the library.
I and my colleagues are very idyllic to the CODA and its assemblies for bringing us this wonderful and jolly ICT and library.
Students from other schools also come here. Ernest Ando Anderson is head teacher of the Methodist Basic School, and he says the facility is helping his students catch up on their learning targets.
At first, we were using chalkboard illustrations. We would draw the mouse, the monitor, the system unit. Then we'll be teaching the children this how you hold the mouse on the chalkboard, and you can imagine how difficult it is. But when we got the real mouse and the children were touching it, in fact, they were so excited.
For Chief of Amosima, Nana Amwa VII, this is a boost for his community.
Coastal Development Authority, yada wana si. Osande, sayang huna nchedam, eje produce wenchayaza sabi yansabakan pancho bachel. Na yamina da womo, so yamfi we sit down na je was the man. No kwasem ni ekokura kasimu kura na yinhudam library no ICT modern one busy bomu but more modern pa na the on time see the sabi grow to that masma ehwe yan kase yan population na de multi na yebotum yan yadam ejapadi esia.
And there's a charge to maintain the facility. This charge is being kept by Charles Donko.
The impact of this will be very big, and for now we have seen an improvement in the way that people use the ICT. Beginning, they were not familiar with all these materials, especially computer, the part and itself. But now that the ICT, they are using the lab step by step, you can see that they are assimilating, or they are getting to understand the concept of computer, the concept of ICT, and its other related subjects or its other related activities.
CODA's educational agenda and the support scheme in the Central Region is massive. An extension to these is the 6-unit classroom block at the Mokwa RC Basic School. Head teacher of the school, Joshua Asel, explains how they had to be combining classes to be able to provide lessons for the students.
When I came here, I came to meet old buildings. We are using the old workshop for the upper primary, that's P4, P5, and P6. Even we are combining classes, 2 classes are in one classroom.
With the coming of these 6-unit classroom blocks, the students are excited to return to school.
Thank you, Koda. We are very happy. We love this building.
All of these investments to boost the learning outcomes of schools in the Central Region and to impact the educational fortunes there are only but a piece of the vision of CODA for the region. At the Abra Dunkwa Government Hospital, the Coastal Development Authority has presented a 30-bed facility to be used as a maternity block. This is to decongest the overcrowded old blocks at the hospital. Dr. Techi Djaideng is the medical superintendent at the hospital.
We are very excited, I must tell you. It's received a lot of enthusiasm upon completion, because this is one of the first projects I actually have encountered during my tenure here, since I was brought in here last year. So it is actually a 30-bed capacity, which we hope to be a one-stop shop, which will house a lab, pharmacy, the various wards and all. Yeah, so we are very excited to have this new facility to help provide care for the young ones in this community.
The Central Region is unique for a couple of reasons. With its vast arable lands for farming and other agricultural activities, the Gulf of Guinea, which borders the region to the south, provides another useful basin for fish catch, all of which find themselves on the markets. So markets make one of the most important features in the region. That is why in the distribution of resources to the 6 administrative regions under the Coastal Development Authority, a decision was taken to prioritize the construction of markets in the Central Region. An example is the now refurbished and ultra-modern market center at Asebu. This market has a long, rich history of traveling generations to its current state. Okatache Professor Amefi VII provides a context to the journey of the market.
I realized that there was nothing, particularly for our women and the girls here. It was pathetic, and so I said, okay, let's start with something small. So I decided to establish the market. And I wanted it to be a special market, a well-developed modern market, not just ordinary Ghanaian open market where every now and then we have fire outbreaks and all that. So I wanted the place to be well planned and so on. So I was trying to get some institutions to help us. I applied to a number of embassies, NGOs, and we are not getting it. But fortunately, this commission was established. Then I quickly, probably I was the first person to put in application for assistance to the community. At that time, they were just setting up even the offices and so on and all that. So they picked it. It took some time for them to pick it and decided to redevelop the place for us.
For the traders who are the immediate beneficiaries of the refurbished market, they cannot hide their excitement.
The pace, the CODA Development Authority, because so nya womo nka womo ba hyase be se amfi bebre na womo nya wie but enam womo ahoodene ene womo susuyenti ena sese ya ye hyase enu afe ba kokora ye de wie eyi ja papa de what started the world igwe oh person on to them na so nyame na adumala igwe be ha mu wa magwan what do you mean that aha oye so na first no so na nsu yota wo yira ba fa hen ko nso na nyame na adumala da nua koda fo ba ye gwe wa ye hen go ta kan ma no nsu afo go mayinala we je ah hwe ha ye bio.
The feeling is similar for traders at the Jukwa market, whose construction is yet to be completed.
Yeda nwase pa ne dikan yede nyame da nwase o se nwa ka yen on ba so on ba be ye edwana maye edwana on ba ya maye de ye ni age papa apa asida kokoda for nyame nhira won se o ma dwene ye ho na ye ni dwa papa bi ayetim na o ma ahwehwe ma adom ye Jukwa ha se ye si dwa fefe mfa she ye nyam.
At the Anafo market in the Cape Coast South municipality, fingers are crossed for the completion of the ultra-modern market. The market queen and the opinion leaders at Anafo explain how significant the market will be when it's finally open to trading.
Cape Coast South. Nti edru baby no na yehun se enye modern yin me ye nie mbehia ka se opeso ye modern market e mayen se ye market we ya minim se de adwuma ani the papa na the baba Cape Coast South ha nti we de sa akonye we de me fa so na mada koda fu ase na mada Cape Coast mayo 1 enso mada na se sa wode sampuntu we e de abobo de we Cape Coast ha
mpanyimfo abepi wobo hwe wobaye wonye woba obaye wonya ne dem abentie meyo obey mpanyim do onye zagol ampala nyame na adom na odin kugu ase wo na waye na yedum pampanso a yeduri ntima waka bia se dem mpanyimfo wonkomboa na wonhwe ne wonye mahen.
And in fostering the communal spirit in the region, particularly within the South Pond area, Koda has constructed a community center for the people there. Ophelia Hayford is Member of Parliament for the Infantiman constituency.
This park, as we stand here, is very, very important. It's an ancient, let me put it that way, it's an ancient background for the good people of Achimfo. You can see that edifice over there. It used to be an old structure here, and then my predecessor got in touch with Coastal Development Authority, and then they came up with this new edifice for the good people of Achimfo. It's a Derba ground for them, and this is where the Muslims also gather together during their Eid to celebrate all the festivals on their calendar. So it's a very, very important park for the good people of Achimfo.
She narrates how the center will be used and maintained.
People are even coming in to partner us to use this place as an event center where they'll be playing live bands during weekends. But we are yet to sit with them and then agree whether we are going to use the place for such an activity or not. But I'll urge the good people of Achimfo that this edifice we are seeing, we should do our possible best to maintain it for generations to come. I'll pledge, because I'm the leader for now, that we are going to keep and maintain this place for generations to come.
But the maintenance of the facility goes beyond the office of the Member of Parliament. Ike Lord Enu is Municipal Chief Executive for the area. He explains how the Assembly will manage the center.
We are not going to allow this thing to go to rot. You see, it is closer to the sea, and the breeze, you know how the breeze can destroy a lot of this kind of beautiful things. So we need to maintain this thing. So as soon as the commissioning comes over or comes on, we are going to sit down and ensure that we wall the place and bring in some kind of, in fact, we can do some weekend live band, engage people here so that we can get some funds to maintain the place.
And like that, Koda's mission of developing every aspect of the various administrative regions which fall within its jurisdiction is being furthered. The goal is to change one community at a time. Traffic. Thick and slow moving traffic. That was the situation every day at the Malam Junction on the main Accra Cape Coast Highway for several years. The construction of the N1 highway and the flyover, which connects it to the Cape Coast Highway, had pushed all the pressure to Malam Junction. Apart from the fact that vehicles from about 8 lanes were now dovetailing into 3 lanes, the stretch always got flooded after a few minutes of rain. This was because a box culvert underneath the road was damaged and needed repair. For years, residents at Malam, Bawe and adjoining communities within the Wejat Bawe municipality of the Greater Accra region were left with no option but to endure hours of grueling traffic at that particular spot, which got worsened whenever it rained.
There is not even a walkway when it rains. Anytime it rains, Malam Junction will be the first place that you see in the news. Malam Junction flooding, so those coming from Kaswa will not be able to go.
But all of that was before the Coastal Development Authority, CODA, constructed a box culvert at the VRA substation at Malam. Now, most of the residents in this area do not have to use the main Cape Coast Highway to access the Malam township. They save hours of precious time through this route, which hitherto was unmotorable.
Come on, I say. Now, it's not what I had to say. It's a brown. But do a chance. I want to a focus. But I'm being big in the what am I saying? What I can follow. Later, about $1 billion money. That's what we don't say. We have done all fine. By big would be in Romania, my and for have you. By a say, and I'm saying, I'm being big in a match that's in the bar.
And that is just one of the many impact stories from CODA's implementation of the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program (IPEP). Under the program, CODA, which is one of the 3 development authorities set up in 2017 to oversee development at the local level, has delivered and continues to deliver needs-based projects in all 29 MMDAs in the Greater Accra region. For the MC for Wejat Bawe Municipal Assembly, Patrick Kwesi Brako Kumo, CODA has been instrumental in delivering developmental projects for his people.
It's almost about 2 decades, and that section was cut away from the municipality because the river that runs through that section, that is the Lafa River, all right? And you could see that there was a road that links to the N1, but because there was no that box culvert, people have to go through the main Malam interchange before you enter Malam, and that was also creating a lot of traffic under the interchange. So with this bridge or this culvert has really solved the problem of the traffic situation under the bridge, and then also now the people can easily just commute from one side of the community to the other, and I believe it has brought a lot of relief to our people in that area. Hitherto, anytime it rains, that section also flat because there was no direction of the river. But with the support of CODA and the construction, we have about 4 box culverts that has been constructed over there, and that has really solved the problem in that very enclave. And now the people can easily just from your way from La Paz to get to Water West to 10, and we are in the municipality, which has really brought a big relief to my people.
A similar project was executed in the Dome Kwabena constituency. According to data from the Electoral Commission, this is the most populous constituency by voter population with a total of 172,907 registered voters as of the 2020 polls. A major concern of the people in this constituency has been the bad state of roads and drains there. But after an intervention by the Coastal Development Authority and the Office of the Member of Parliament Sarah Adjoasafo, the roads are gradually taking shape. Ni Asafuache Ampao III is Asafuache Mempasem Atla Aneho.
Yeah, mami fe hawo. Keke wakasina ba yowa. Ya ka yowa ka efo MP no. MP nyenwa tu ntumone. Nije nyo kwa MP, nije telo kwa koda bi ne. Ya ka mba woni bi da metwo ke. O tsaga wa fe na fe ne. Ada me fe ka pepa me hawo. E ka tojo leba.
CODA's mandate does not cover Accra alone. It is responsible for 5 other administrative regions which fall within the Coastal Development Zone. Central, Oti, Volta, Western and Western North regions are all seeing massive developmental projects being delivered by CODA. With its scope, CODA serves an average population of about 13.6 million people in all the regions it currently operates in. Projects being delivered by CODA through IPEP cover education, health, recreation, roads, markets, and so many more.
Imbani na grandmother ni le patronize o nibi ya jala ya asese wagbeke nibi ni ke nimba be mami ho no mi afoko se mi ni imami ba take over imami ejeme.
Madame Elizabeth Norte is a 78-year-old trader who does her business at the Salaga market within the Dododiodo constituency in the Greater Accra region. The shed she occupies was first occupied by her grandmother in the 1940s. Her mother took over after her grandmother died, and now it's her turn. She has been selling at the Salaga market for some 4 decades. The market has been deteriorating all through that period, with several promises of renovation by successive governments.
It was a neat market. Yes, it was bluffme. Titri jime ni ba yojala ejeme. Keni ya no mi market se fa. Shine shehiku balaka sana for renovation. Ya ke eche. No, 1998, Nigeria work about outside. Koni, I'm a promise work in 6 months. I'm back there up till now. 1 year here, government fair government here, Baba 1 year. I promise she here for you until. Last government didn't turn on it.
All these will continue, but for just a short while, because CODA and the IPEP has initiated processes to get the market renovated. As one of the oldest markets in the region, thousands of people depend on it for their daily survival.
Shishi de bena me kwe kan wo mitu mo mi bi en to ne egbodo e bele na kan do won pa me fa shishi de bena me kwe kan wo mi na me kwe do mitu mo she na kan wo ka wo.
When completed, the ultra-modern Salaga market will provide adequate space for traders to do their business.
Oh na gashi do na me mbo mo de ya ko ba aje ko ba agboni na neche 25 years ni aje wo eni de Royals leba jiwa ko ba buena 25 years ni to dule buena ngo ni wo hunu shawo ke ni bi fe wo bi anto na kashi abon fe mu ka do fragpa mo bi wo so le ko ni afi na gbe na pepe ko na ja wo ni ha.
As they speak, they do not hide how helpful the market will be to them and all other market women who formerly traded in the Salaga market.
Wanda koda biashi aga wana aga me mpomoda me ha na nyumba wa meka ikoda bia me bomoda na me bo jelada me ha.
Other areas within the Greater Accra region have prominently benefited from CODA's implementation of IPEP. For instance, in some parts of Gan West municipality where access to healthcare and education has been problematic, the residents here tell grim stories of how they struggle on a daily basis with health emergencies. Clement Neil Lamte Wilkinson is Municipal Chief Executive for Gan West.
When we talk about health facilities and other things, my brother, I think we are lack of a lot of things. But with CODA, we have about 2 of these facilities around the areas, and it's really supporting the society. Here we are right now is a chairman Achiaman, we have Dubugono and other communities ahead of us. But with this particular facility, from Kwashikuma, Dubugono, other places, they can come here, even though it's a little bit far. And this is what maybe in future we will surely pray that those facilities will still get some around the areas. So we give glory to God.
Dr. Margareta Gloria Chandi is the Municipal Director for Health Services within the Gan West Municipality, and she believes the Chiefs compound constructed by Koda for the people of Achiman will go a long way to contribute to providing the health needs of the people there.
I don't think there's any instrument around that can measure my joy. Very happy, so excited that the people of Achiaman will also have a place to go to. You see, when you take Amasaman out, you have to travel all the way to Kojo Ashong before you can access a care center, or you go back to Obeyeyu, which is quite a distance. So if we have one here, I'm happy, and I know that the people of Achiaman will also have their fair share of the national team.
At Oduman, also in the Gan West Municipality, Koda delivered a 3-unit classroom block to augment the classroom space at the Holy Innocent Anglican Basic School. For the students at the school, this gesture is a real investment into their future and can only hope for more.
I am very much happy that Costa came to build this school for us. At first, we weren't having enough buildings and learning becomes sometimes difficult. Students in my class most of the times pack blocks and sit on it. Because of this, other students don't find interest of coming to school and learning. And on the other hand, girls in my class also engage in bad activities. This leads to teenage pregnancy and the rest.
I'm very excited for Koda giving us this modern structure. We were lacking furniture like chairs, and some of my colleagues were sitting on blocks. We thank Koda for giving us this modern structure.
While all these investments are made in deprived areas, the Coastal Development Authority is very cautious in its efforts at improving the state of already existing facilities. One of such investments is at the Mamprobi Soko HH Basic School. But as always, investments made by Koda are needs-based. 2 years ago, students here had this bare and sandy field with huge grains of rock across it as their football field. Students who used the field always got injured. Today, Koda has provided an ultra-modern AstroTurf for students of Mamprobi Soko HH Basic School, and by extension, all other football talents in and around Mamprobi to train and develop their potentials.
At first, we were having a rough pitch, which can lead to easy injury. Many times when we have been injured, when you fall on the floor, we can get a scratch on our body. So this AstroTurf will even minimize the injury. Koda, we thank you for giving us this pitch, and we wish we introduce more pitches to other places where they don't have the chance to play this pitch.
And for veteran footballers like Nathaniel Lamte of the 1999 Black Starlet squad, this field, constructed by Koda for the Mamprobi Township, will become the theatre of dreams where young talent will find their feet.
Bogotomo Ateranamti, and a 7-year captain, Manso, and a 7-year captain, Alozu, if it I put over here, Rebesava, Christina Pia, former captain, Yogian Show,
This observation by Nat Lamte seems very futuristic, but that future is now, at least for Frada Odame, whose dream is to one day play for Ghana's senior female national team, the Black Queens.
Meja sidabe makoda se wababe ya party amaye aye betima bobo wa amaye ni aje mani da so ni sense ni pese mi hu sa ye bobo na mi shabo mi mani da so ani se mi pese mi ye ni party to say Black Queen for no this na mi bobo na fa mi tu pan ko be dia mi pese ko.
And like little Frada, The Coastal Development Authority continues to provide hope for thousands of people across all 6 operational regions under the authority. Even in the national capital of Accra, the seeds of its hard work are seen even in the most hard-to-reach areas.
We have combined classes. KG1 and KG2 are combined in one class. And class 1 and class 2 are combined in another class. 3 and 4 are combined in another class. And 4 and 5 are combined in another class. And we have one class under 3. And I think if this project is given onto us, although this project will not take all our problem away, but it will solve part of it.
That is Jackson Osei Kwating, the assistant headmaster of the Jampokrom DA Basic School. He's been describing the deplorable state of the school and how the situation is hampering the progress of teaching and learning. The Jampokrom DA Basic School is one of the several sites in the Western region selected to receive assistance from the Coastal Development Authority. The school is about to be handed a brand new 3-unit classroom block, expected to reduce the pressure on the old building in the school, which can barely find space to accommodate the students.
Actually, we have nearby communities and there are no schools over there. So I think since this project will be given onto us, it is going to help us to make sure we communicate so that nearby communities will also come along here.
With the future of hundreds of school children being molded here, Headmaster Jackson says he will ensure the maintenance of the project. The story is similar with the 6-unit classroom block at Bodi, which has been completed and is about being handed over to the Assembly for the Islamic Primary School. And like that, the stories of many other communities are being changed under the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program by CODA. In the Swaman district of the Western North region, justice delivery has been a real challenge. With the unavailability of a functional court within the district, the residents here have had to travel miles just to access the courts. Philip Boyne is DCE for Swaman.
You have a lot of problems in our judiciary, especially from here. You have to go to Jaboso, and it's very far. Before you get there, the court has closed, the magistrate will not be around. You have to call so that they will postpone your date. In case you are not able to go through, then this means your case will be ruled out. When you want to go to NK2, you have a trend of the road which is not good. Apart from that, the judge at times will also go to Asanko. So you'll be serving a lot of areas. So Swaman people, you have a lot of issues and you have a problem in our judiciary system. So when Koda started this building, we were willing this thing will happen 6 months or at least 8 months time. But up to date, where they are now, we are satisfied.
In just 2 years, this ultra-modern edifice is about being completed, and the people here can look forward to having unimpeded access to the courts. Samuel Asari is the works officer for the Assembly.
This court was initiated 2019. Initially, we decided to do it on the level which related to our mother district, Enchi. Then later on, the judicial service came in, and then with the condition between the chief director and then my chief executive, we converted everything to the modern technology, and then we commenced the project, and the level that we are is what we are seeing today.
Leadership of the town is equally excited. Nana Abi Inketa II is the Benkum Hene of the Swaman Traditional Council.
Beda kuda fuasi na akudu omampani ensunaniam se bienti se baba ya maye ne yebre so atwa afi omamu ina so de paibo etai abanachi sane ewunya free so de ye ina ye woro se bibia bebisa no bia no ba ya maye ti eda omwase bebre
From the Oman area, the next stop is Bonsu Nkwanta in the Dwaboso district. As a needs assessment study revealed, each community has varied challenges. With a focus on trading activities, the residents say all they need is a modern market complex. Bawa Ibrahim is the assembly member for Bonsu Nkwanta.
Bonsu Nkwanta Kurubia make us one of the fastest growing area ewo Dwaboso district. Nti ohwe baabi e didwa pa make us Bonsu. Na mre bi atwa mu no na baabi a ohwe baabi maame no mote ye nuama eton niam na esewani enso ka kire. Enso to a na ase wo niam nyina. Nti na ade a na da ya adwen mu pa sa ban betimi abeboye. Na ema no so edo omusun na omukasa edo to assembly anim de bia di ho nkombo. Nti yankopon ya adom ene se last year ti se BBC eba Bonsu Nkwanta Kurubia.
And in less than a year, what was only a wish in Bonsu Nkwanta community is now a reality. Koda has constructed this ultra-modern market center with stalls and holding areas. For the traders themselves, this is just a dream come true.
Otimi ya de fefede sa de maye watuma si dana maye ndi aka so obesana ba be ya maye ndi ya dana se bebiri ade ache na wuro manfo ana se ngramofo be watra na no ye dana se.
No cry about compare sanso e so bia e brady brebia no e do raining season ya o enche titro kra na kaba fo no yeni anije bia entio no tumi yiri efrade yefie mu esanyoma bebre.
Nana Benyin is a resident of Enchi in Kaba in the Awin municipality. He speaks of how the absence of drains in the area contributed to years of flooding in the community. This is worsened by the flow of the Etua stream which runs through the town. Felix Foster Aka is presiding member of the Awin Municipal Assembly.
The Etua stream, which traverses the whole Enche township, occasionally or once in a while gets flooded. And I quite remember in 2007, it covered over, it got flooded and it submerged over 2/3 of the entire community. And most of the buildings, especially at Takoradi, the older type of buildings, they all went down. And it took a lot of interventions to get them back on track. So you see that storm drain alone is going to be a game changer for the entire Enche community.
And just like the presiding member, MCE for Awin, Samuel Edujemfi, is excited about the project. He believes it is a timely and useful intervention, especially ahead of the rainy season.
It's on record that we are in a valley, and then there had been series of flood in this community. So it was in a very proper shape that and timely that we decided to tackle that project. So that project, as you saw, is a very good project. We have to maybe upgrade it and then put in the adjacent valleys to connect it so that there wouldn't be any much flood.
He's impressed by Koda's diligence in monitoring the progress of work to ensure the successful completion of the project.
The coastal authority is doing very well. Even monitoring the project. This is not the first time we've been here. They have been monitoring the projects. The former time it wasn't so. It wasn't so. So monitoring the projects alone is a sign that we mean business to do.
But there are even more projects being constructed by the Coastal Development Authority. All of them with one goal: making life better for the people. It's for nothing that the capital of the Western region.
Our fall. It's the way some of the videos are. And yeah, Adanko Akufuado, any doctor like Mahmoud Bawumia, Wamumfie Wotwe to me Ghana for the ma womo. Now Omote Development Authorities, Coastal Development Authority, Nkwa videos ni you know, where some of the infrastructure project course so the various coastal areas in Ghana. na nyame adomu a ochina ye behwe the Northern Development Authority na afi na de chia hwe Middle Belt Development Authority we nyina no enema ne data ye de ma wo ye MPP ni a wo pick information ni bia ba bia wo te no fa ye wo nkomo kire mu kire amanfo because campaign no e sha ase di free wo so e ba bia wo te no ansa na duru soro ho na Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia nko antimi nya adwuma no etino ohia everyone on board madaroma yemfa ne saa ne yenye ne saa na nkunimdie mapa enso ebetimi aba na yenye messages mienu bi na fe yenko eye studio bi na ye ne yen guest eni eye enkomo we say hi Oscar, greetings to you. Or say Oscar, the Kodak company didn't mention Nanado and NP or MPP. How can the people know that it was done by NPP administration? Nanado will be 100 years and see all those who cares him to die. They will die before him. Thank you. Well, no, Eddie, the by one for the ankan, Wayana Ududi, and so Akaho. And I medical catch said, project be a you high. Western Diamond no MPP project MPP adwuma ne ye wa ha enti no ohwe Western Diamond TV a MPP project and one no afi we say Oscar, greetings to you. My name is Yao. Please, I requested for the videos on the successes struck by our great party for onwards post 2 other platforms. I'm still waiting. Thank you. Odifribrekum you can say me save number no ya na me de videos ni bi etimi asend why come to bia be fine. We say Oscar, good evening. My prayer is that Chairman Wontumi will be back. Special greetings goes to a Hunter, Star Lady Janet, Stefan Rue, and a waiting women's organizer Augustine and Ketia Sub-Zero Edwifi. I will see you and Odiwi and so a buy messages near baby, but I will come back and then continue with a messages. In between time, videos are hodua yansabe kanyina no so yebeyi ade ama na watimi hono. Ba yanko studio bi na yema Yera Frederick Boahen Ajoni Amana Kwaba, or a member of the NPP Regional Communications Team. Or a delegate to Takoradi constituency and Ramishiaro. Namzi Jack, Kokotuaba Pau. And indeed, or Tuabapa Emma, maybe a near person at the end of Fanina and a one a fire. One more Tuabama, one more no. Woman who bet me a year grumano. No 2 ways about that. Into an one or two abapa. Fred, anyway, Bajo.
Osi.
So here.
Osi, I'm here to move. Osi, I want sir.
Yes, I do. Yes, you're here.
In the denim break, I'm bush accounting of the
okay
results. No, now move in and mush platform. This victory day.
Yeah.
It was so massive.
Very massive.
Hey.
Very, very massive.
Oh, see, you see, one thing, much result, much is schedule ten. Next time, much at least, I'm sure you know communication aspect. Oh, see, a jume today be a debia ya sola ya bahai.
Right.
Oh, see, if you don't do the work, let's say now election time soon. Let's say there you are going to contest that. Mesa delegate na voters no ba punish one.
Yeah.
Because in the name commander Jinaho Efo and Messi, you deserve it.
Yes.
Because the one contesting Efo no Osi me muhunu wo ejume muda.
Unti ni dimpoda.
Radio, TV and like all things aside, let's say a contest Efo. It will be a Mama K time over by presidential primary cinema dinner how a phone da and you bring 10 11 12 ebe friending you know he picks up the call
kita megaphone.
yes and as you are going to contest somebody like this oh so ended that one we winning they did a massive job Cheyenne's secretary
Tokono digital secretary
yeah share there sort na TV do Nesore Kasa, when you look at the depth of knowledge, Tokon War and Shani AGO, but he still goes to radio or TV.
Yes.
That's about contest now. Masa, no chede wala ehunde efhwe Mr. Fane. And efhwe that's the uncle food deal with what? Intino mo de party adwuma no. Osi say nye adwuma na. Odu election time you lose.
Yeah.
Moshe Saint Okushembo mikaye ni agent always ka the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Na moshe na ni opponent no. Na me gina echi ho no na hwe the kind of instrument apadini kita against Saint. No ma abo shake.
Na I am here.
Hey, but for Saint to win this election, I want to draw a conclusion there. Saint Okushembo gina phone dole frɛ anopa na Saint le frɛ. MPP members and they see it.
Yeah.
The work you are doing, they see it.
Yeah.
Into no do one they will honor you.
Sure.
So any that those who won in United Mesa can when they truly deserve it.
Yeah.
Well for how would depart in each.
Yes.
Walk with her. So I hear yes about contest to be next 4 years. Next say juma. Na kwada. Na 4 years aba.
No aba.
Na aba delegate
they will punish
1-2 more. Ebe osi.
One be punish.
And then when then the punishment, you know, in fact it was torture. You put on your punishment.
Just a torture.
Torture 79 to 700 and oh yeah torture.
Na Mr. Kura say you be ballot boxes no so you share ade no go for. Won say we dey afa. Won say we dey afa. Now we dey far am say ade na ekosoro omo won say ade na nko yie no ma na and am say party adwuma no ya nya ne nyansi wo se ochina ma beto aso
no
enne ye ochina to aso ye adechie to aso ye eno ano no
yes
eno wo win ye nyina no wo ye very active about no party worker you see and no won ba me contest na won lose na won tin na uko semwa akato na abro na e be san so ato aba biem no no asan so abase ye nto ma won e be to aba na ma obi e no be to aba ma
no
obi e no be to aba na ma
osi me Shama Christian Sam one guy so communication ya ehun don so nam ha onnam ha he won the communication no
yeah
enti no mo hwe ibu onnam ha he won the communication.
Yeah.
So when you look at Mesa, those who have won this election, let's say one track record that anybody can testify that these people you on radio, you on TV, party human way. So they're winning now, we're winning. No. In fact, they deserve it.
They deserve it.
They deserve it.
That is all.
In fact, congratulations to those who won yesterday.
Yeah.
In fact, you did a massive job.
Yeah.
Make a Friday and Saturday in Brinibia. OC. Electoral area. 10.
Somunamu.
Onemu. Madam Tompon Menyon Pocom. And then maybe say secretary, not obeda 4.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. So look at all this.
Yeah.
And on your once in a while, these people they have been doing this. So they deserve it. Big congratulations to them.
Yeah.
We are looking up to them. They have done extremely well.
Yeah, congratulations to Omunina Muna. Yeah, show more than sell. A Juma Nankasan Kasan Afians or Mobeshas you. A Juma Nankasan Kasan Afian on Beshas. Ya Sudi Kesia Edomoso. Free chairman and the Babesi a year. You can say communication. Every communication, Babesi, one way by appointed.
Yes.
A Jumania should be a Kesia or Makofa to
yes.
And they should not relent. Woman Koso and yet Jumano and Slomo a Remu,
of course.
Woman Koso yet Jumano. Now, I'm making sure, say, party no, back to power.
Yes.
That is all.
Yes, Osi, one lady who winning women organizing.
Yeah.
Sweet. Messi. Debi amese sweet the semishena makachen nimbesi afuna na wo field the one. In fact we field marshals
omujiro mo nice so
like when they will raha when delegate here will raha will pemno like chede Thomas sweet and the work they did that day on the field Messi say mala minyo bi ampo my advice na Messi sweet say anybody who can hear this, papa. God has blessed you with some marshals bia. And when Ejuma was ye on the field that day, no wonder you won the election.
Yeah.
Intino today me say can sweet Ejuma da would ankasa because Messiafuna would him support on the ma and let us win this election. Our Takoradi constituency again. Yes. They did a massive work.
Yeah. Now, and some now, an operation who say, Felix Kwacho for su at the press release be about say, Ura John Mahama at 2 Ghana cedis at the free a year diesel bosso. Yaro Adaro Mafaya style for current price effective 3rd August and Fatu TV no sumare na yenhwe we ye no free su o de no tusu wie na ye no free su wie na wabo NDC Samije Mfine driver unions no so video no e de aka mo de amame yaro ma honya
o se bado
what mun propaganda ya tamu. I'm telling you
the evidence is in the video.
It's in the video no make asamre. Okay, and to the way new fuel prices effective 3rd August 2026 at 8 a.m. Me ano pay me tie me do na 80 more and I'm 10 liters bi na 14 cedis I think 77 pesos
petrol.
Yeah, petrol. That is petrol. 14 cedis 77 pesos a liter into me 10 liters pe and okra na dance ye ho kra enu vivrie e dance ye ho enti no me tie and the time I me do ho na price we no and take effect here enti no currently petrol I 15 cedis 57 pesos. Diesel 18 cedis 97 pesos. Ron 95 17 cedis 77 pesos. Diesel President Mahama say you 2 cedis in free so. And you 2 cedis free so. Star oil better on 16 cedis 97 pesos a liter for a diesel. Now doc Nema ade ne ya yam hihie ne se Ghana ha nyina no nyese me ya advert dia ma obi star oil and an fam wo bo fom.
Yes.
So enti no we no a yesi yenyi 2 cedis in free so no menim shell for de and I mean total for de wa mo de ande e be clock ya kobe e bia 20 cedis enti 20 ne yeti 2 cedis ne free so a e be gina 18 cedis. You see good abanya not your position na ewiase kuntokwa na MPP katsira wo se Jack ewiase ntokwa brane a ekoso no na amafam wobuo apeja NDC for tuomani yiraye ema President Mahama kura no agina simpie so ka se Russia ni Ukraine ko a Ghana if you whole bang about your one good now I think 4-5 months ago and I found a bar for more a buyer by 99 pesos a liter. Now this is for a chassis ato is forcing a buy papa President John Mahama why idea una unim economy ni manage will be at the 8 years about the seno wo buy 1 year kura maye and then from wo 9 cedi 99 pesos wa mo to fam wo no gu kura mu no me gu nsa e ya paye de ma e President John Mahama and ne yenhwe 3 months later baby afam wo bo apeja akwakodru NBC in opposition in one of the year wamo 361 when this 360 bia na mo ye o TV so no samje fi host no oko Fred driver unions for ni David Agwadomu ne ya be ma mo no mo maka ema mo be gina TV ne so eswa ye se Ghana for nto abantia MPP no mo nto madwo Mahama esan se so mo pe eye a driver for ye dia to madwo Mahama na to tia ba omia ene omo huniri omo ye omo so am beto fam wubuo mu aban se hey munyina ho men try so beto fam wubuo mu ha e boda da no fa ne sa akọ omo se ya to eye fam wubuo mu o asempiade ebo yɛse yɛmpene ma mo ntumu nti no adane o matase yaro ma me sa video no ye wi na fe memra doc nchen na ye ne nhye eye enkomo na se meda ase nyame hia
adawa kokuo concerned drivers association yen ene ye kasama enunti ena yen adawa kokuo concerned drivers association yen ene ye kasama driver fo nyina no ye say the drivers for change no saa so na ye true support ye true ye nyina ye true ye support e de ama JM driver ni bia o Ghana driver for yiri bia o Ghana driver for mba bia o Ghana se mo pe yen mo papa nom ene yen mo kununum ye dia obia sori waka no to abanoma JM because yen ya endorse JM from eneko ye be ye hu e ba be si wo ama 24/7
edamase makasa pa me kasa.
A few moments later.
Bia Monday ko. Mubato first mobile 30%.
Eno de enye nwanwa se hu ne Monday enye nwanwa.
Ye hu ne Monday enye nwanwa.
Because we have been announcing it since Tuesday and ye shas here. Say my buying up to the last working day Friday. Friday yente asembia asat now mene wo ka say yente asembia mfiri bebia ye enenti omo a eye omo de se ombe weke no omo weke ya eye ye de se ebe ka ho asem no eno na meguso a mekai say on Monday say transporter bi ana kwantuni bi ekọ ye terminals no e wo the whole Ghana no to say prices na change a emane nya ne nwanwa na fuel bo akosoro spare parts bo akosoro lubricant akosoro your friend say insurance bibia bo akosoro roadworthy bo akosoro insurance bo akosoro na roadworthy dia be ka ho sisi a eya asefin pa eya delinquency no
enunti ena yen adawa kokuo concerned drivers association yen ena ye kasama driver fo nyina no ye say the drivers for change no saa so na ye true support ye true ye nyina ye true ye support e de ama JM driver ni bia o Ghana driver for yiri bia o Ghana driver for mba bia o Ghana se mo pe yen mo papa nom ene yen mo kununum ye dia obia sori waka no to abanoma JM because yen ya endorse JM from eneko ye be ye hu e ba be si wo ama 24/7
of fuel. Na mo wa say ensantremfo no obi aye bi a won ka hwenfa.
No see.
Normal. What is that? What sort of hypocrisy is this? Hey.
Oseri kese na moko well. Effective today.
Okay.
Diesel 19.26 per liter.
Diesel 19.26 per liter.
Now petrol 15.99 per liter.
Almost 16.
Yes.
Ayo. And you know go ahead say President Mahama 2 cedis na take effect e be gina say 17. A liter. Eba fa na 15. Into no ehu ade a na eleche no. Also process 15 no 15.5. As there na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo is the worst president you have ever seen. Into no want to abantie. Yeah.
And then I'm 19 ma ende you have tried your possible best there at the 82 cedi fido. Yes, still no it is 17 cedis per liter. Na Ghana no any problem in this country nye obi ti de kum chacha no wetin ma catch obi the education free SHS nye so vote against Nanado. Na obi a wa ko school no wait say kum chacha no what accident indeed I'll vote against Nanado based on free SHS onye ibinye papa ya elishoyi eya hwa tam so no sebe odi Jimmy da man no di nyini
what Jimmy a Jimmy for democracy we are penny kura no Jimmy yeah that is it that is the fact
and more ye won ponyin de eya boko no ni SHS certificate mpo ni bio dam driving eboko na SHS certificate oni university classmate oni tertiary classmate oni bi but obakama Obia Okita degree will even understand some of these words these people were saying at that time. Sanketim for phone check here, and you would have seen that the conflict has an effect on us. But President John Dramani Mahama Subebekede, the distance 7,000 kilometers. Nanado should not use it as an excuse.
That's right.
That fuel 15 cedis per liter. And Ahana Iran or your 20,000 kilometers. That is 3 times the distance from here to Ukraine. So why is it affecting us? Now Osi, and there Tama now Nanado time no year 15 na dollar now 14 now Echo Accra no ye 80 cities.
Okay.
Tama MPP if you want. Ninda dame white cars no Osi or your 140 cities. Says no prices of fuel baby no. Should this driver increase it no? Osi e bebe budru 100% increment. In the day nankem e wede moko akra. But when I look at the cost, mo fuka mo ko maba. Osi meje. Manko masuma na manyama no ma to the 121 from because the cost involved no is too much.
Yeah.
And what's the mama yenka? Why? We shouldn't say it because aban papa. We shouldn't say it because ye can wabachin. Osi ende I had the privilege of meeting a young girl where we were training college. 2024 no we are national 2025 no we are national service.
Okay.
Osi and if they see I want to wallet for one 20,000 protocol. And this girl was saying that Nanado no time no yenchiashi unanyinde echo website in SF school ne pe when congratulations no wadamo na wo postings no akọ na akọ print na akọ and there was in 20,000 menya bi menya nkofo wo tue nyina we nya wone letters into was oba ya kru November so since ya no lobuoska no that November she will go and pay. And still Ghanaians have kept quiet as if that it is all is normal. Also last week in a minya obine kabi anope na me brother bi sam there na ka and amfa ka mba kroma na msa ha also me hu da park ho no si na fuel dan mkoto 100 cedis muhwe din na msa so mkoto 120 na msa mto 80 muhwe din msi no mama park na ka na mo fa mba kroma ko fie no ya hin intenda mentu osifie ochina me from ba
chese me hunu me deɛ ɛkɔ so nyinaa no ɛyɛ na ɛtɔ da me yere wɔn te aseɛ first no baabi opɛ biara no sɛ ɔba Takoradi amede ne kɔ ba nansen ebi wɔ hɔ am sɛ twitwa so ɛnkɔ wobɛkɔ nso a fa ɛyɛ trotro ya bi na kɔ ɛyɛ wɔn te ase o because wote ɛyɛ 15 cedis 99 pesos akoto
per liter.
A liter of fuel petrol. Oh, use diesel cars the any omutiate. Auto eye 150 cedis a. Enu half
no.
Atariasio se woman frame one frame utu ko hane eso nyina ate.
O simi de sifie. Ende mfu ka no ma na mabe na me round se meje mnyanko be na bicycle na mede ko ya na me wie ma ba
ye nyina be join ho oh yes was the anchor na enya
no
akatua ya ntum
no
light bill ya tum
yes
ensuo bu okosoro bibia bu okosoro fam wo bu anso ekosoro meanwhile akatua ni gina baby agina
yes and more your young point there instead of them to tell us the truth that we are failed no they will be applauding themselves that they are doing better. Where is the better in this?
Okay,
where is the better? And one thing in there, you can be an NDC member watching us today, whether you like it or not, whatever you say with respect to what we are saying here, no, we are facing the consequences of bad governance. I ain't your face.
Yeah.
And so your man could send a more car this year. What's in South Walker?
Yes.
And this in South Walker. And you go filling station. And one more party card will not give you fuel.
Yeah.
We will all pay
the same
amount. And it is so bad. Mr. President, this is so bad. So if you voted against Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo because fuel was 15 cedis per liter. Now Accra no Kumasi no ye 80 cedis. Now say you voted against Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. Now say CCR no from Accra Takoradi to Accra 140. Fuel nam 19 cedis. Then Mr. President, respectfully, you have failed.
Oh, failed.
NDC government, all the leadership, you have failed.
Mama failed poto.
Because on what basis? Near 2 tier and another Danko Akufo-Addo. On what basis? And then yet ho. Nasa nyumbri. We feel a lady coffee China the car baba. You have to go and fish another 100 cedis or 150 cedis for 10 liters. Abra salary what to my hina man. And then look at price of kinky. Mr. President, your finance minister, Obo reading the first budget, Okwa rounds. Biom Onke Bisa. You should go and ask what is happening on the ground. This is a bowl of kinky yahin. A tin of milk yahin. Onke Bisa. I don't know be chemu there. And we are what's what before me. Say per monopopedia kwaneke bisa. Ampaso. I don't me per mo asem na me ke bisa. No more that in difference room.
Difference room.
O se me say I don't know insha hotel. Supermarket bi on mu ro ho. Na mo hwe mo no. Na 60 Ghana bi on 65. Mo say mo di wa before no me ma krodo. O se e mo me tem ndia 1 hour. Na mo na mbeni. Osi, me say, no matter the strategy or skills, no monem beni.
1 hour.
1 hour. I don't need a mukoto 120 and 150 dB. Osi, Chade, I deal with the difference room. So Mahama, Muna was what I don't know. 1 hour dinner told Dana the right one. And as some American no, we can all testify. So while Uncle said to them in your money kofia, you testify.
Yeah.
The difference between in the most bag 150 cedis, now my bag here 60 cedis. What to 60 cedis? Now being to 115, you testify the quality, the quantity.
Yeah.
So Ghanaians are suffering. Osi, we are suffering.
Na the energy ministry ho minim the air cost ho. Fam wo bo aye tum. Dumuso levy in Sujina Budendem. Now here, you see ECG are recorded 14.4 billion Ghana cedi losses in 2025 last year. 2024, MPP aban was on ECG make profit of 17 billion cedis. And here bisa say you know dinapo the day na all year ECG containers bi ayira o port wo ne won kro ne ba bepim na ye ka say moment me entrace ye hunu be bia containers ne call ye say to call Burkina o say to call Damango say to call Infa no obi antimi nkire na look at the current state of ECG e kan kwa ana e kan ba de e man ko ade ni mu ye rem ne say ECG no one fa kan to no so o meni o mi enu no ayen ye tie ba bia enye ye ne ye boss aka no no wa che and ye guya so see yenye den ye ntwia all in the name of say ye ma ECG na gina yi na eto ahodo aban no ene ECG na kanitia bom na om de guya so say ye ntwia doc
Osi
the energy ministry
listen
you see I see sir that particular ministry no is being manned currently by an incompetent talkative minister
I'm the talkative na ka word am bo use anyi.
He's a talkative.
Or you're competent in talking. I don't know. And this never kede jama position what the WhatsApp group and what they say. They did not look at CVs. They did not look at competence. Said what the WhatsApp group nam the what's na ho intino anopa eyinim da mokwa and what share position for themselves. Because anka if it was based on competence anka this energy minister poultry farm panki yamfa ntano
was any
poultry farm mpo anka yamfa ntano because why would any serious country use this energy minister the energy ministry ano time na wo position you were verbally attacking NPP government that the incompetence of the EC or the electricity company of Ghana, Ghanaians should not bear the consequences of the incompetence of the electricity company of Ghana. Abraham Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo 5 years out of the 8 years won 2 electricity. Nanado was able to even make reduction 17.5 reduction. Not the incompetence of electricity company, Ghanaians should not bear it. But then look at what we are going through. Last week it was total blackout.
Yeah.
The whole country. Sheko Kumasi. How they are suffering when it comes to electricity. It is a energy minister. On what basis should you be retained? Should you be praised? Or yet the energy minister no Katsina Parliament time a fewer prices for me. No, today we have introduced D-levy, but still the cost of fuel is still down. It is only a competent government that can do this. Yeah. It's only clap for yourself, and they were clapping for themselves. And they go to Parliament again with the same statement. Cobium. And they go Parliament with the same statement. Because the reality is now attacking you like a demon. And no deliverance minister can deliver you from this incompetence.
Yeah.
These are the ordinary trotro driver. And where the taxes are to do. They raise the taxes on petroleum more than any other government. And look at the consequences we are all going through. And they say, if it's a private car, you suffer. If it's a commercial car, you suffer. I quite remember, there is one driver, Kumasi. He's also very active on TikTok. Time a few prices about from he was talking. Since he and Dano also over Jumano. Not so ni fewer prices or the film. Not also ni sales film. No kesi cow do coffee. Na otsina one and raho. Next also there so when nimsuno what to fair no kakra. Then the city guards will come and arrest them. Yeah. Also in the walk the various places, magazine abusoka, they cannot buy spare parts. Why? President John Dramani Mahama. This is not the promise you promised Ghanaians. Eseba fuel obokofum, electricity tariffs obokofum. Eseba edan na mite boss enibi. Okay, the secondary school su kwa no wo your poultry farm and when anka so obo you want meat. And they go to Mr. President, go to the secondary schools, go to that place. Since you have shifted from the focus on your promises you gave Ghanaians, and since you are Ghanaian, be all for all. Since you are because not the government has squeezed every bit of energy in you. Osi, now the NDC government from next year, they will bear the teeth of Ghanaians. They will see it. Because gradually, since you're we are facing this, drivers are coming. Since you are cocoa farmers, since last year November, they have not paid them. And then they always went on picketing for their arrears. So cocoa farmers are one day, teachers are one day, nurses are one day, since your drivers are one day. Obia Genedi. So, Mr. President, 2 years down the line, there is nothing to show for. My name and name was TikTok about friend Takoradi Beyimba. Yes. Same with that young guy. Yes. Questioning NDC government that 2 years down the line, that is it. On your politician,
reality is yes, you come out to criticize. Yes, you will come. Nana do abreso emrante kwa bia wo kromu ase se Takoradi e deserve better. Yes, me kai and this focus o machi omo ya demonstration e kan kasafi e the former regional minister e kan bi the na Dankwa Kufuado ye de tumi na mamo awie project ana e koso a mo ahunu a mo si a o ye kire se Takoradi deserve better no. And the project in at that 2 years in here and this ya buying buy one far block back and
you are NDC member and you are happy. Now some can changes and can PP and kakanka no way ya and can PP from getting over father. Look at this market circle. Shefian Kwanta. Mr. Last week. Now you're former RM. Honorable Kobiochida could Mensa, the MP for Takoradi, my member of parliament. Also, a kid or wato Takoradi done. Ever find a Kwabidia, ever for a Kwabidia. And in there, some of these buildings now, they were pointing hands to a Kwabidia or a Kwabidia. And then this, if we are 1 year less than 2 years, they are now chasing the property owners that they want to buy. Can you imagine this? Now, Miss one person be a Martino. Mr. Oboto da madane a show her. What you see Honorable Kwabe needing as a platform to tarnish his image. That Takoradi deserve better. Takoradi deserve better. Now so nyanya mia doma and would have lost this seat also. Now we are our mom you want to go and buy this properties now as Honorable Kwabe Ochida kumensa diano. Na part on why dan Honorable Kwabe Ochida ko. Now the property owners you want to buy the property from them. Because that's why I need here. So clearly no NDC as a government, Mr. President, NDC leadership. Obekaka, you cannot go to every regional. There is nothing for you to say to any other Ghanaian again. I don't know last week you saw no video here. Since I'm no why you galamsey. Empano na young guys no what they want a carpet no what they chiboard no what that so what a board no do no pana we was so one word to galamsey. Mr. President, Messi, take this word for me, Mr. President, from next year no NDC leadership be no betim wa ko sefi wa Takoradi ha. I'm there be a me pede campaign time no start. Me pe NDC leadership no. What Takoradi a me pede mo share the kind of message a what the baba. Every share drivers, you know what will you tell them? Yene ma me market women and sister why done TikTokers. Since I wanna wear a press conference and person there, journalists in Takoradi. What will you tell them? It's Mr. President. I'm sure about 2 years no. Now you have already lost this election. No break at the NDC will win, NPP will win the 2028 election. Now I always doubt that statement last year. But from what is happening, NDC government cannot keep this seat 2028. Okay. It will be very extremely difficult based on their poor performance they are having right now.
Fred Mayana say, na koko force wo mo bibi ka pa. What say woman no one name say President John Mahama na NDC aban eye etimodin with difference. Ari say buo mi na ade na asia awia kata ba mu su jagu aban ti wo mze ya do ya fu a ya nya koko no a ya ton de ama aban no aban toye since last year November. January mu ose watete koko buo so esan se kuafo sika yenya no emo ne anwa ne de noa edi kwani de osidan a enye otoka ne yere ne madamu a enye papa etino ye kan se kwani ne de ne sika ne kakra bi na ese de ma no anam so yo mate se wate buo no so a odi ekoko na wato ne yedai fa hu sika mai wa mu free November bepem ne sika ne mai wa da kunyane ya wa mu se wa mate se wa me de akwa bi ya fa rande abe na kwatena kokko bodo ho ana wa kan ntuma abo afam aban de ho na wa ma ko se sembra fu mi dia base free na ko wo ye kokko kwani ya koko no awudua no dua no a wonni ho kwan se obeka koko na toagu na wadua e bia abrode ana akube wonni ho kwan se obeka koko na toagu na wadua roba wonni ho kwan se koko afuo mu horo obedua banchene brode ba ne mankani wo koko afuo no mu ana won se krofo yi Oma bobada man. Bibi ha oma green kakra na. Me no me di masase no. Na me dua me no baye no. Ena ewu na be kire me se. Enua brode amfa mfra koko. Entwa koko ntungu fa nua cashew. Entwa koko ntungu fa nua rubber. Really? I see a person who owns a cocoa farm cannot plant any other crop on the farm without the approval of cocoa board. Na nya bia kokko bod no one or two asase ne maami ana doc osi ba bia President Mahama ne randia beni atoforcing di kokko akuafo wa ma nya blood pressure high blood pressure where's we mean tibi da osi Messi Chema Makoko farmers in one thing. What is this? Messi Chema Makoko farmers in one thing that the consequences of their voting on an Oreban. There's this and also there's say Mukocha Moboto na se mentwa me peto so nzam ho ma ne nya yie ono so aja kan koko na me de be ne ntua me kan I watch one video a cocoa farmer be ehun de na cocoa beans no na de ko market na all said the 1 ton farmer ekubi na come de ne ma no we siw de na la de ye milo no da ye ti ano. These are the troubles cocoa farmers are currently going through. Our promise one borehole and farmer one. As a scholarship and farmer one. 6,500. I done a high sense promotion. What about 2,500? But this will say who? As a man cocoa college. Nensanka. Afi say ye cocoa farmer tell you a ye cocoa farmer. President John Dramani Mahama say. If una wanka said who's kwateno. Land no your government no the mo. And the man could be so farmland. Eka ye 6,000. Eka or ye 6,000. Osi. Intino. Se sisi ankamiti na ankamakoto 10 acres. Government amemskebia. One kasa wo hard earned money na da kwato wo farm. Na seedling no so no one fanche. Labor no obodo no one fanche. Fertilizer no government do the ban. You need to buy more than my government and put the bomb on pay your lock here. Kofo ne time put na wo ye pruning. You have to do all these things by yourself. Now 26 years. 7 years na to cocoa. Na me de cocoa ne da ba. Na Randy Abia was what the pawpaw ne cocoa de tour. Woman 3 hours. When time who cocoa out of pawpaw and cocoa. When time he. Na Randy Abia what no one was sombra.
me ji de dem breje motama Black Stars wo ba match no show eyam do show US watno no wa hyembre de wo koko farm na atena ho abre ma yere nye sikam fon tedru ekoma doma efuni so meluwu no sende pede dudua rubber edudua abe ebia pede bu baby keke bi na dunia banchempo na dia mahama so baba abechew eh want to be 101 na koko farm ebu we di 60 years old also can you imagine that a 50 years koko farmer na President John Dramani Mahama akwache no simply because we ne 1 acre bi ana 1 plot bi de dua banche ana koko no mu no o chance ne bi o de brody esim Mahama so obechew 2028 oni echew koko farmer 2028 oni echew you just a company do obedo because NDC what can we urban arrest, they will arrest you. So the consequences of voting, you know, this is some of it. Make him bring polite and put in your farm. A care time what to cocoa farm prices, you know. Cocoa farmers in Bisa President John Dramani Mahama and Samson. It be a true da. No, Bisa President John Dramani Mahama, the Asio Cocoa da, Cocoa, Asio Bida, a defi bush no abefi, Asio Bida. E bibi sende akokoko efuma koma doma abampesi wo hoda and President John Dramani Mahama onye mu biara da Randiabe onye mu biara da but they are now abusing you cocoa farmer that obecho say nimness o cocoa farm no ambeji permission na edua banchempu wo ma they will arrest you. These are the consequences of voting for NDC o ya to abenu ho osi a Brazil and Ghana for name because of voting for NDC. Na nimpa ntim nsu because esumpa obecho. And yes sir, Mr. President, since I am for him, some member ntim mba, you can resign respectfully because your policies are so bad. Drivers is a winner one day. She made them a cocoa farmers. Teachers is any 20,000 you will not get appointment. Since your driver say anopa enke free fuel, how would you even get money to buy fuel to work? And the cost of doing government businesses ni nyina akoso. Eya na aerobono audio channel bo on drivers. And when the driver be like the roadworthy na no keka nyina we increase ni nyina. Spare part increase. Yeah. Mr. President, Ghana ye dino. Ghana, why you then? Brefom, let your leaders come down to assess what is happening on the ground. Yellow bread. And there's a training college. Tamanana na do ye anything ye denokrano. No ye 3 square meals. And the President John Dramani Mahama only 1. No training college. First, a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And all your 1 and the menya we school no abana abegin 200 million before and sana manejuma mo akada edum banso bush no ma wa chade no chiro 200 million in the cocoa farm na so akoto ni beans ni seedlings wa to ni land wa fa ni labor wa do no and that's why say the one beji permission on team twa ni cocoa nungu. Hey Osi, what is happening in this country? Say ya boni bia wo mankai yansre boni fache. But our problem was listening to people like Kumchacha. Actually, Kumasi, one of these actors say your draw or your bonity calacy. Oh boy, Siki. Not with him watch there. Mahama Yade, because fuel prices have come down. And therefore, social media, people are calling him there. You should go and see the price of fuel right now. Why? And people able to listen to all these foolish people and look at the mess and there we are in. And that's why we invest here. Maybe someone will find when your job opportunity. Because I can confidently tell you that NDC communicators and young radio in a 1 year juma nyai. Last month when this kawadoba ombe ana bosumi asu ya start for free. Since it's a when it do be there. Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia. the policies he had. Now say you thought that Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia any policy in Yabada. Look at the mess we are now having in this country. Okay. Say, Messi, Mabayam in the NDC will NPP will come. They will be so compassionate that they will think about Ghanaians, provide avenues and jobs for Ghanaians, and still people wouldn't appreciate the effort of NPP. And they will still go back to NDC again. This is my worry. Because Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia has solution for every problem we had in this country. Urban medical field no introduce drone zip line. Urban yeni roti no de drip machine si or the bay. Urban health center na yeni health insurance or ye digital. Urban electricity a one or the electricity yetim ton wo phone do online. It brings solution to everything. NDC came, show me one policy or NDC. Show me one policy. Walankasa as NDC member, you are benefited. Cham one. Since you were him from both. Osi. Oh, we're him. And then you need a fear I come I was in Coco 4,000. Well, I NDC here. Some Coco kitchen putting him. So when NDC aba power, yes so abam fasu nenya for voting for NDC. Mesro. Some two benefit. And they be at them as also catch the videos in Ashano. Fed dim comono. Mr. B send this in there on show two project or two benefit NDC government or be winya on show two pay or Timmy Chow quadrant NDC. You give you permission. Ultimate show two projects and Alankaswa benefiter. Join NDC. They have nothing to show for.
Okay.
And Ghanaians are suffering. Yes, sir. Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia is our only hope when it comes to managing this country. He's the only man, and when people were insulting, he was bringing ideas. Some Kofudi that Temo Krom Hanina, Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia was professing ideas, solutions to our problems we have in this country. He's the only man who has ideas, not insult. 2028. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Look for the man with ideas, not insult.
Thank you. My many messages, Kakra, we say. Big thanks to Takoradi delegates for giving the Digital Secretary, Mr. Tokonu, another chance to serve the NPP. I like the way he always analyze things. In fact, he is my man. Takoradi, I say a big thank you. Mr. Adolfo Edifi Konongo Dumase, and do we buy? The Digital Secretary fans are Muni Takoradi no good news in this Nra. We need delegates, you know, say on tour Nepuma pa eso. Where's the OC? Good afternoon. My name is Noah from a Oman Mpuntuo constituency. Or say the Attorney General last week met the press series, said through the Constitutional Review Committee stated that a person can hold dual citizenship and be a parliamentarian. Is he a lawyer? Oh God, now why? Already I'll buy and baby side. I don't know. We say, OC, in fact, I'm feeling sad for the judgment that has been given to Chairman Wontumi. I'm feeling pains for him. Please, can't I serve the sentence on behalf of Chairman Wontumi so that they release him? I'm serious. Saying this. My name is Yawa Samoa Kumasi. So what is the number? But last time we been so sending the same thing. I don't know if you voter region. Because last Wednesday, I say Emrabe Makwayanka. Yenyi Chairman Wontumi. Emrabonting. Ne emfa wono. Enko twirim. No on serve jail term ne mano. And then so where the old Kumasi was here friend Yawa Samoa. Ono so say Emra ewo ho ebe Makwanya. And Yenyi Chairman Wontumi pie. Ne for no Yawa Samoa enko twirimu. Yafa no kokwirin samu for 20 years. What a number crack on. As a test Lord near Ebia Ebema Quancy will be quite will be jail term or manua. Was a ninja who near only want to me film. You see,
Me paying be one new Takoradi. In the year from that time na news in Beno. My member one shitty view ma Karikia. No, I start to Western Diamond. Also, see when did the whole day now my ditching. Because when you look at this wickedness, simply because no when you way he keke. Extra chairman won't to me, and this robot no portam opposition. I want or you with their campaign fulfillment. Not because chairman won't to me a BBA, but Mesa, Yana Papa, Yanu Ra, Otum for Ken, Ember, one Dinkaso.
Okay. We see the cry of the people is a curse on President John Mahama and his NDC party. Today, how much is petrol, diesel, and LPG? People voted John Mahama to save us from poverty, unemployment, to stop galamsey, to protect public purse. President Mahama, if you forget what you said, we just remind you because your time is running out. Now everything is getting worse. Sa kwadi opoku edifi Kumasi kote Gloryville ena odiwe ebaye. Yanko swankai kairo. When you see Ghana for a refree. A Ghana for a refree on so Ghana into on so a refree. Nti ne bosse ahodo wo share e bia na refree. Nti ye be koswa kai kai no. We say good evening. I pray for Chairman Wontumi. I pray for Chairman Wontumi. Or say the Coastal Development Authority and Nana Danko Kufuado did a great job. Or say let's buy party forms for Chairman Wontumi. Wow. BK, Edifi Malam Bawi, Accra. I see. I see Yankee Zikamu. Na yenko to forms. Na fa forms and nkonsa wa mu fa nko to Chairman Wontumi anim. Na won feel it. O feel we are ye be dia ko file amaro. E basi ye vet na ye be sere party mpanimfo se. Wa mu ntu delegation o mu nko vet Wontumi e on sawamu. Abushia, this is a clarion call because NDC for now will say Chairman Wontumi ever national chairman for the party. NDC bet in opposition for 82 years. And you know, Kwambia wombe faswa wombe kana no atumuno wombe ye. But emre ninkaso. Na ntwe bodua esane to wono kura no anka ne to a na nya wo konfo a wako free se mami nkita bodua kakra na beka wonsemo entino ne ohono no awsi yanka ska mmom party ni bia akonya ne tumu a yanko fa forms ne 5 forms no enkonsa wo mu prison ne fa nkoma Wontumi na Wontumi enchuro enfile or feeling we are yenye forms no ne fa nko MPP party headquarters ne yanko file mano voting time do so a ne ensre party mpanimfo se wo fa delegation enkonsa wo mu prison na mo nko ye Wontumi voting na Wontumi ade a waye de abo MPP no se wonnim a wonnim MPP for bebre na bia radio ni TV station bisa ho se why pa na bi ne si ho e de ma kwase yamfa nya party adwuma ho na ne si ho so mo fa nya party adwuma ho na edu de de no why na ba ye ba boa ye I'm fancy. Messages na eba for Wontumi na amame raho dog seriously amame raho yes say o sin won yonko an town we a clear example mame raho but ye be the day you sunkra e jai him in say mere power ho yeah mere power ho where is your sky greetings to you. I think such videos should always be telecast as time goes on. It will help we, the communicators, in speaking for the party. God bless Nanado and Baumia. God bless NPP. Labino Edifi if you come on or the buyer. labi no videos in there ya kasi ye be you know ye be ya de bia so ye be nya bia yi ye be ya kosi time e be to aba etu ye MPP communicator no me ensa bope tena o TV ho baby on the TV me on so afafo na ko Facebook na YouTube na follow your project no u follow a baby out here no shasia fa dim komo ho eno ne de obetimi aye de aboa Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ono nko antimi nya adwuma no de bia meka ntino bia meso bi ne nya adwuma no fa moaro we show scam. I wonder why your sister stations do not emulate you by showing such project. Why? They should do that. I beg. Abu Edifi Cape Coast or the buyer. Where you say hi Oscar? My name is Abuaje from Obuasi. Where is Ghana going? Now fuel price high. Electricity high. Hey, John Mahama. On the buyer no. Where you say I am Kojo asking watching from Pristia. Is it true that cocoa farmers are yet not paid? Oh yes. Pristia say cocoa. Wabadiana bora cocoa phone binabisa cocoa farmers. No mekano creo material. Where's Oscar, please? Does the government have state farms of cocoa plantation? So if not, then why should the government ban the cocoa farmers from planting anything in their farms apart from cocoa? Joe, Edifi Beach Road, Shama, and what they buy. We say, Oscar, good evening, please. Let us face the consequences. It is even funny. Everybody would collect his or hers. Or say nothing is working in the country. The few hungry people who borrow data on social media claiming things are good. Everyone is quietly watching how things are going. Fuseni, Edifi Tamale, and what they buy. We say, Oscar, good evening. Please join another's time. The rice that is sold for 60 cedis was 5 kg, but now it has been reduced to 4.2 kg. And okay, amono bag no aye kete o ma teso o ma te quantity so and o ma table no so kakra bi di account no and okay we say tomorrow is pregnant. True man Edifi Takwa no the way by we say Oscar, good evening. Or say I don't even want we the NPP to talk about the cocoa issue and fuel prices at hand. We were here when these people went for monies and voted against Dr. Bawumia. Now they have seen the true colors of John Mahama and the NDC. Desmond Owu, electoral area communication officer, new amount for okay. Desmond Medibe Mawadaroma and Eddie Medibe Mawati. I made the best send you see. Where see Oscar, good evening. Now Mahama want to decide for the cocoa farmer. By the time 2028 comes, Mahama will make this country an animal farm where the fittest will survive. Asari Ruben, Edifia Chance Junction, Eastern Region, and what they buy. Where's your Oscar? Good evening. I say I am Mami Efe from Sekendi. The president and the NDC people are ruling Ghana at social media, not the welfare of Ghanaians. Exactly. And what can I say? Anyway, you ko bani aba your WhatsApp messages kakra. Ma ben ko doc in China meneno enwie eye ye nkoma twetwe no. Me ba chaw the minority leader Honorable Alexander Kwame Afenyo can say Ghana is not safe under the NDC. Or say free speech and I can say hey and yet do Mahama Kuramu den selective justice free MPP muna unya court asemwa kwan be fa so a ye betwe abo so no free mufia benu ho NDC ni en committee the same crime aban hu no se oye NDC ni ntino onye mfunsuo bia the minority leader.
You see, minority leader is hitting the nail right on the head. I think this weekend I saw the president, I think one of these church programs, and he was talking about Sisi and young guys they insult elders. And when you look at under the comment of that video now, say if the president will read the comment under that videos now Ugu social media now, he will see that Ghanaians think differently from what he's saying. Because Kevin Taylor has admitted that I won't employ you know. And let us look at the scope of employment at the Kevin Taylor. Ejuma the man do onye ewo krom ha to insult leaders. Otim catch ahemfo akese a wo krom ha de wash we. One we pa to one we and when it's in album. Amahino. He was able to insult them like this. Namde Nanado was nothing to them. Share Captain Smart, Kevin Taylor, and let's say NDC TikTokers. And the most MPP TikTokers they are arresting them here. Nanka most NDC time and Krumpolanka. But Nanado was so magnanimous there. He was rather referring to the Christian Council. Now look at what is happening in this country. Speak against it. But President John Dramani Mahama is now using the state security agencies to harass common TikTokers. And this is a TikToker being Wotem Kasa Ewo Krumha. The last one has been jailed 1 year. Nasesha Sama Kwe Kenya to mend this worker and another. Does he deserve jail term? The Biamekana may make reference there. I may remember communication. No, Abwesi NDC communicator na menyino ko radio. Otim friend another gay, useless president. And then this be one man post. Why no be afia wo krom ha? Men when this they can truly testify that indeed they said worse than what is happening right now. Na nado anya won hwe. One presenter on money Ayoba TV XYZ. He was also making reference. Yeah. He's making reference that since a woman is in Sawum, for whatever be a wadi NPP no, these people doesn't forget. And what they agree, NPP will do it tenfold what NDC is doing. Until Mesa will me when na what did the watch it TikTokers no? They should also prepare themselves. And then Martin Pebu also the president should develop a thick skin. Because ono Martin Pebu friend another man pam he was not arrested. Na say I would say wali do atembia. You are arresting them. Arrest is not the solution. Allow them to talk. And to say, and the minority leader today is a Ghana is no saver. He is not far from the truth. Okay. Osi, since you yoko radio, yoko TV, nasa pede kasa today me NDC kase bi pene wuye mshisho. Probably your loved one will call you and caution you that be careful. I'm sure we'll bet you will. Why? Because the same thing that working in they can't take it. One did not tell Mokroma. Some George Tim Ketchen and another do you over pampered sport kid. Can you believe that in the Afro President John Dramani Mahama war they are dressing a damn do you over pampered sport kid? Oh now they're no, I'm telling you. But they say all these things, and then every Ghanaian is afraid to speak in this country. It is if Ghana is not safe, indeed Ghana is not safe. You are afraid to speak. Osi, akukudra ye betina ha ye de kasa bino osi. It is something else. It me betina ye kasa meyeke. Because this government is not trying to give people the same strength na ye de one work say a government. 101.3. What me a demonstration and to police key. What him catch and anado there, kum nanado mayen, kum nanado mayen. Obitim kedentina nado wa na waye den. O wa na waye. Onu kucho wa na waye den. Plain no phone, nyamen fanum pofum. Nanado wa na waye den. He or ye nim pass no bia. And these were able to say all these things to a sitting president too. Bende, can you believe there? Yane papa President John Dramani Mahama yenim de bi olu to kwantira okọ Jamaica minim sawaba. Na obitina TV do wishing him dead. Dem President John Dramani Mahama owa obaba abafo ebuso pay ma agensa wana akofie. So why would I wish him dead? Owa ne Japan what ba mama. But people did this to Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. Why no biashi? But ende because I want to see we cannot say this thing to the certain president. Yeah. But Mr. President, allow people to talk, because you said the same thing to Nanado, and then Nanado is still alive, and people are dying. It shows you Papa no nyamia onyenenam. Then that's what can be your essay or better. Now, Mr. 2027 lokwana. E hono na wonu go the way ni nyina wasa. Now they will see the kind of teeth that are coming. Teeth are now your Yos and Kevin Taylor. They will come.
Okay.
And you have no option than to arrest all of us, because you will not keep quiet.
Okay.
When petrol nam 20 cities, when teachers in Yejumanye, when cocoa farmers cannot be paid, why would we keep quiet?
All right. Isaac Aponsadi Frialembele Ziamo say, so the 4 years given to John Mahama has gone wasted. Where's Oscar? Good evening. Can you please confirm if Bonzoke is disqualified from contesting for the regional secretary position? Galaxy watching us live from Stoke City in UK. Okay, you know, steering committee ekwa sitina enne. Na reporter omde baye no. Mamen kenkan. Aha, mamen kenkan na obi anya ne ho ntiase. Womo ebisa saa we ni nyina no. Mamen kenkan na obi a entimi enya ne ho ntiase. Indeed, he has been cleared to contest. You know, or say from the national chairman, the acting national chairman, to Western Regional Steering Committee, subject decision of National Steering Committee, CC copy to National Executive Committee, Regional Elections Committee, Western Regional Appeals Committee, Western Region. Honorable Kwesi Bonzu, I write to communicate the decision of the National Steering Committee of the NPP taken at this meeting held on Monday, August 3, 2026, regarding the outcome of the vetting of the regional executive elections in the Western Region. The National Steering Committee received and considered a petition submitted by Honorable Kwesi Bonzu, an aggrieved candidate in the regional election, pursuant to Regulation 9 of the Rules and Regulations for the conduct of the Regional Executive Election Committee elections. Following its deliberations, the National Steering Committee resolved that Honorable Kwesi Bonzu be cleared to contest the Western Regional Executive elections. Accordingly, he is hereby officially cleared to participate as a candidate in the elections. You are directed to take the necessary steps to give immediate effect to this decision and ensure full compliance with the directives of the National Steering Committee, counting on your usual cooperation. Thank you. Signed, Dankwa Bute Smith, Acting National Chairman, New Patriotic Party. And you know, Steering Committee, you know, a clear no sir obetime a contest Galaxy near Ohono no why aha had the auto high authentic that where you say Oscar, greetings to you. I am very furious with regards to the current cocoa bill. How can you tell me that I cannot plant anything in my cocoa farm apart from the cocoa trees? So all the plantains, cocoa asebaire and the rest, what should we do to them? Can we boil leaves as food? No plan, no vision, nothing is working under King Promise administration. ADK sends this one from Obo Ase. Okay, I mean this final one na Yemia Homan in Tumwe. Okay, Mamia this final one na Yemia Homan and Tum. Way a free Marianne and Odifu Kumasi, you see, we thank God the delegates have honored Digital Secretary Mr. Tokonu again. He deserves it. Fine brain with good composure. Marianne Mamenchia pa baby awo enumre nyame enka ho ate amenka ho de oye bia no nso no enso abapa na enyenhyira emfa emma Marianne kwaten ewo Kumasi. 0248071174 0248071174 phone line activated. Wadam abraso ne enko. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Would you baby after few?
My free fish am able to pray for the person.
Okay. Okay.
Atokwamna.
Yo, yentio.
Masa Osi, anybody, Michelle, Wabugo Fina.
Yo.
My other kind there. And that's some of that. Me too, start to cook more 2,000. Na my cook ma basic minutes. Eshe, abandon someone near Cana. No, then, Nalankas on your serious. Same time, make it on your serious in there. Yet, remember, maybe you more about your cocoa board that a king land happy. On our cocoa have been for you who be that. If in some old can be also nada of a cocoa. No, Mom, see, I'm a catch up and a day. You can cocoa no do be more, but you get you to. She said, 1 year would obey one but or when because she's young, 1 year drain asset. She said, it's more for me being always. I mean, 2 minutes come from Shoma. You could call it a pay. Since last year, last year in November, better than the insane kister. You should be out with that for the 1 minute. It's 1 minute. She said, it's a 1 year way I had 7 people time. Nanado, no, edge about me. I mean, Shawan. And you to be see down Caribbean. I can't hear my baby that. And see, my other kind day. I may, Yasha, see a film. I am a class of no. Yaka bang there, or car on trend 2028 cocoa, not for 1 bag 100 million. You bought Christian.
Okay. Because
of their while you got so I boy your crap when you meet him.
All right. Uninyame and Tinayami Shao. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Osika.
Baby, I'll free. Oh, okay. Nana Crunchy, NTO.
Yeah, the Massimo Magima Farm.
Yo.
Now, President, Sisi, I mean, say a soldier by you. Say a dear you. Who you want to as a Osika, no, but was I mentioning? That's three I mentioned now. That's how you cook and Casa. I say, in Tiana, so you first we get to the other 10 bars. Was coming about September to Abuma. Was coming the whole year in our own 10 bars. In the end, all comments in Central here. You probably go for 9 weeks. It was on Monday, Robert, a film Musadi. Robert, and Tajana Accra. No, Takoradi. Now, Robert, no, our show. Now, some more terms. Don't tell me about you. I got some good. Oh, I gave up on a gun of Jazz in Casa. Who's who's anyone that's all the casa? Oh, oh, daddy. So you're about here. A broso.
And Tanaya Dasipa. Hello, good evening.
Good evening,
sister gifting ye.
Okay.
Yentiwe.
Was come a man chiao.
Yo.
I'm a bed now. Didn't you have Emma? Yes, you could go for more money a day. There's no pass by the crowd. Would you what to mrow? Would you pass by the watomra? What to say? I say, he's a medium feel so naive. And the security of your seeker. And I may show I don't TikTok. No one's well for the comment section. Have a glass here, comment section, and Yano Cran and Yano Cran. I'm running Yano me. What me at 20 billion. And you talk I'm a security at time of the court. Ghana will be a cananotum. Yes, Shano, May, yes, what can you be so? A Bura and the fool and the upper Yakosu, that will be auntie. Or be a ye, I think I will be auntie. The dear Kosu, dear, will be as one thing. I'm saying, yes, Nyankopon be ya do mommy and kwani amodin 2028 year to baby ya be baby ye na no ene nka ye ni ama be tia wo be tia be ba wo ni aba bom saka wanu fatum Osika eye ma me fa wunti
hello good evening. Hello good evening.
Good evening, Osi.
Sam Zero my NTO and Ray.
Yo, Osi, and reading the was papa. Mafo wako ya nene chia dasu mahulu baumia. Namfenchen from a honorable Kobe. With my phone and Nibada, woman one boy was serving her. Namfenchen as a farmer, Yanessa, or the snake at here, or both original of the Neda. In Chet as Uncoma, Uncamin Nasra, was Nita.
Haruna, I mean, Michelle Papa, no, so, and I was a beautiful guy, carry there, and I found in for Bobby said, come upon the Chumbini, do our funny Jawu, on the beautiful guy, carry there. No, the woman, Lord, no, the baby, one of them could go because this is the election of here. Young ladies are little Casa, actually beautiful. I can also watch about them, enter Jarua, the best of one, because what color was saying, I was, pretty. And it's a project of the Bono with the Boko, or I don't know, and that's all, or what other forest. Because you're okay, and 2 months of no panta. Now, so I shall was able to say, I let one out. Wakabo, I'm not investing in what happened there. I'm watching it. We know what's supposed to be my new executive. So, my board of the because in the election, it seems to be a lot of Western, the new executive order for regular executives, meaning I cannot be Martina, you get back to power, not the good police products for that, because in the last year, in the water of year, no one was promising what 24 hours ago, whatever, you know what to do. Solution, that was solution. That is the human and it's who will Ghana for. So if we Ghana for the other said before, let him need Martin about the power. But I mean, I need my
only I may enter Sub-Zero. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Of our dear baby, our free fee.
I told me the Moses, Mikadasu, Kirijin.
Moses, here, dear, when you bring.
I'm by Chonobi, Kansambia, Ama, Chamawun to me. As I'm not listening for so saying, Kebeji Jumanka, Mrabemo, and say, MPP for him contribute to Ska. My own top for much I'm a wound to me. Now, wound to me and contest it, we know that's not chairman, no wound.
Okay.
What MPP one not come out to me, one map MPP. Come out to me, will be a once away MPP, and now we end the scene. It is a benefit to my people for your contribution. They not yet perform the man.
Okay.
Want to me.
You bet as your pushes agenda. No, you bet CBR, you bet Mama Swat. Why? Okay. Okay. Moses Yamisha, why? Young fan next one. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. But you baby are free fee.
But the Musa, woman, is every address to Masi.
My auntie Musa.
Yo, Ziga. Mama, what is my way?
And you might ask, Nana.
If I put your chair before Ziga, I'm saying, your mama. Then it's what I tell you who you are. Because Cocoa, I was a dear, very dear. I was so much a dear. My penny. What is it basically on the map? Cocoa, any from. Now, you are very years, you know. Rather than in any sort of time, who you are. There before I came home, yes, sir. I came home, then you're back when I am here. 28. I did Mahmoud by my ombra.
Yes, so I say, hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, brother.
I don't know what chairman you.
Oh, what chairman you and say, oh, Bob to flip.
Kafra.
I'm not there.
Kafra, enemy.
Why? So, you can. My mention, I'm church, my own to Namchubia.
Yo.
Say, Sana, who be a cocoa, a statement for BBS in me. Let's say, make a free woman so we chat with. Say, who go fool, there would be a cuckoo. Now, Banner say, and fat be dear, and we are board dear in your banch in your brew, make any baby from so we chat with. Hey, Nagan afraid that they never got ah, that means me who. Nyagopona efra ebimadwen eni anase eni pabo apeno mede saade no because what you say adwene ni efra say adwene ni efra ye pa na say adwene mu da ho no atase mo ye nka nkyene kuyafo odanfo a ko so timi fifiri gom me ko timi fifiri gom bo de ko timi fifiri wa asase no so and so aban say say me de na fifiri twa tugu now no we no ma mo pa e komona Osika mam ka de to sumi te ma untu oda afiase o ma aha NDC for kwat na ye ni MPP for no but omuntu mi nka e bi say de chema untu mi osi buanko for ma e wo asantimem NDC funu kwa yes ade no one year free kwanin cafe and conform boko education ebumbenya mattress ebumbenya trunk abo bia na enye chema wu nko na enya eye nyina na yenya meka ho kusika wo ka ho mesre mumma ye nyina yempetam ne kohwe baabi a chema wu ntumi da ne yema ne kodin ne kan che se baabi a owo bia no Ghana fo nyina tanachi NDC fo na nkasa tanachi no so mu ntumi nka ne bi mu nam wa yanko fo mu NDC fo o mu ntumi nka zika mu nyame nya adwuma sia doctor mamwa
da se oni nyame entina why na bi sha pa se utimi efre yemfa next one hello good evening.
Good evening, Osikani.
The Bacho would need maybe I'll frame if you.
India, about for Casafi Kumasi.
My NT offer.
That's but try to be a mignon. No more when a champion is our royals in the America. Kuku no more cano. And the other Kuku no more cano. He's all across by anybody, any future one. I did also would drink. You will feel Yansa and you will school Yanson.
Yeah.
150 Yansa and school Yansa. Want me a baby with my son.
Yeah.
No man, any uncle Pony, I almost said, because the young baby and wood. Uncle come on.
Amen.
That I know to me, your bomb pie the manu. Now maybe you met him.
Amen.
Then you call me in if you want. Or so you need film. I mean, coming in.
Amen.
I gave you a man to Nasoba.
Mate. Okay. Yo, bye. Yo, yemfa next one na yen twaswe. Okay. Hello, good evening. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
What for you baby Afrifi?
I'm called George Dessa from Siani.
Okay. You have the floor now.
Okay.
George, kindly speak with us. We have the floor now.
Okay. Osikani.
Yes, sir.
Whom am I calling?
Yes, sir.
What I'm saying is that we have to fight for the opening of the radio stations for Winterby.
Okay.
Yes, because I listen to the all the 5 stations in the day. Presently, I'm looking here. Tomorrow I will be at Movement and I will be at Winterby. But why is this thing so difficult for us to get? The radio stations why? Why have they discredited it so long? The party should concentrate on that.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I'm prepared to get you today.
You're welcome.
But at my moment, I watch your TV every day from morning to 10 o'clock.
Thank you so much.
And until they close, I don't leave my house.
Wow.
But I'm a pensioner.
That's good.
This is a great testimony. The party. I'm very loyal to it, and I appreciate everything that the stations are doing for us.
Thank you.
Great.
May God bless you.
Right.
All right. Yemfa next one. Okay, 0248071174. Hello, good evening.
Hello,
good evening.
Good evening, sir.
About your wedding, baby, Afrifi.
You're from a Cobram Ponsama, Casafi, Takoradi.
My NTO Winia.
Maybe me share Cassia, Emma, Honorable George Kuduka. In Pabo, Cassia, Etanachi. Now, Osikani, maybe shall quite be sound and say, and Teacher Kokolo, Saudia, and you can say, would let me be a woman. Aye,
and we actually Coco.
That's your war. I can you your friend Doctor. Sano so a beef film swan. I don't say any day.
Just hold you check. And you.
And teacher, from Papa na I our penny John the money Mahama. One in a pound for no Omade Ghana at Castle. So I said, Oman Penny Mahama Kaino. Say your short memory no. I don't know if you feel no. no na free ba nkaka obia be hu ne sobia no bia so be hu say amampani we subai wo mu no fine and as say fine
okay
One Yankopon Yaduma.
One Yame entra Yami Shaupa. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Osika.
Odikro.
Become Chile.
Accra Nantia.
Mabre Papa.
Kafra.
Mamicha. Mr. Digita.
Okay.
Accra. The second.
Right.
Accra. Che, what you say? Alaji Abrantie Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. What's now Ghana as Vice President for 8 years. 3 SHS of the Ghana Yankasa Yesika and a share so a Sunday and Palaya Didier, a Mobodi, a Montari share, everything. Bibi Biara Ghana Sikankwa on any papa than a Kufado. Check almost share more free. Obako Bobusia, Biara, oh baby Biara, I'm from a share more free. Now, a man buyer. Just a little over 1 year. Uncle West Bank, I come up with 300 million. Who can any massy papa? Your mamma did not buy. Who can any massy? You be church. You say, Nene, I buy Kuya, Ghana, Baya, a year, and I could find the best you fear the case. What more was your baby beer than one weekend? Yes, I'm a BBA. A year, then another year. Oh. That ban with you say Ghana for say to name Fiswa. And you go share for my Kesenia all African games here call you. A match will be see name. Now at least a free Africa had more buy almost Africa Bahadamo. Obuka say this is the most disgraceful government. Hey, baby on better. That's you. That's almost Bahadamo. I'm careful. The make for a buy a careful. Oh my God, the following your mobile. I feel the arrangement. Behind the opposition of the most disgraceful in the history of Ghana. Okay, when you are one more. Ghana in the camera and get you. Accra, that's why.
And so, that's your crew. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, you're fine. Next one. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
The match of the baby are free.
Osika, you're very an agent. Free or dog or tree man.
And I did my NTA.
Osika, and you made my boy and come up, papa. Osika, let's see, NDC are buying it there. Almost to party be moon buy. Just so Jabem free buy.
That's right.
If you know, no more to us on the John Mahama, dear. And yet, the oil and me, and I don't know, no mini chairman to me from opposition. No bad the activity of a child or a German. But I want to mean some more, maybe pump fire that say, or the back. All just I years and it, maybe I make a show market on the wall. Okay, maybe I make a to move to the wall. Now, John Mahama, and the other day, Kuku 70 years. Don't forget your no more Kuku for Muda. No, we have to cross by the pool where you go cross by the point that Jenny Kumu a Punana or Cano. Almost nothing no more Romans and no more bashes and not put the Maya Ghana for. What's getting a minute, now we are American. Only I mean, Nanaji, only I mean, Tanatia, or don't coach you before you know my why. Oh, I just love my callers. Hello, you're fun as well, I see. Hello, good evening. Mami, would you be a free fee?
The battle make a petit mat no my channel.
You, my NTO.
They said, your mama, a man did the body baby more than you. Said, maybe the mood in my cocoa, quiet and you cocoa. Now, because of some maybe beer, a couple come there. And I just was didn't quiet or didn't quiet and come out a clear for. May you get the cocoa come on. A clear for open you warm. Open you warm, the dance of the woman so with I say or bar. But tomorrow, or Pierre, no, or tell be a cocoa samano. No bomb, some papa mano, no mum quite in short time water mamma. In short time water mamma, and I will take a can I come on, Mr. Body from ɛne musika kɔ na aka mu no wɔsan bɔ ne mukɔkɔ na mudua ranka ɛne kube wɔn kyɛnkyɛn bɛnya bi atie de wɔn twɛm kakra no a wɔnya bi atie no wɔsan abra mu aka ho nti ɛyɛ paa wɔn nkyɛ 2028 no mɔtɔ ba ma bawunyana ya boa wɔn bye.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yemfa, last one. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Of our dear baby, Alfred, you know.
Osikani, good evening.
Yeah, me have no money.
Osikani.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Minister of Communication.
That's right.
Communication.
That's right.
Minister of Communication.
That's right. Masum.
Osikani, all these mess, all these NDC messes, should happen. Should happen. So that we can see the glory of the MPP. Yes, more ones are coming. There's more cities are coming. And you will see the Lord himself will glorify the MPP party by nature. So we can't just blame it. So we should listen to God. And I want to me, because I want to be wrong. When you may abagana, or don't be you to me happy. Amen.
Amen.
But you wrong. And people be any new. Or be any one people. As you say, machine complicator. May connect. Let me fire. As will be any complicator. What could be? What is better now? So be a coming down. Will be a new. That's the family. But totally I'm afraid. MPP power to it. What is? Okay. The Minister of Communication now, I suppose.
Amen. But I say, bye. Yamin shall pass Utimi Efreye. Moamugusu friend, no. I best Monfa and Intimi and Falcos via Mugusu Fre. Ever Monfanche. Yet, come on, Bessie, I say. Na Yamea Drumwa. Wachina ebeba aba betwaso wachina no pashia berima bana na kunadu abupra no onfa Western in the morning and so emro no me ensambo a obehia me na de Oman Mpuntuo etimi atwaso production team wa ye ne omo ye adwuma enne anwumrei Michael Yaro, Samuel Dingo, DJ Black Foreigner nyame enka nyina mo ho yanchia eye ahwefo a mo hwe eye nyina no nyame enka mo ho mo amode mo messages baaye nyame enhyira mo adum ye ne a ochine be hia ne ato aso. Good evening.